Morning Gamer Gaming Morning Show is on the air everywhere. It is a day. It is just a day that I can't get enough of. The day that is Thursday, January 7th, 2021. So excited for you to be with us on Gaming Morning Show. It is Mike. It is Sean. It is Ryan. We are on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Good morning, Calty, Copia, Real AJ, and everybody who's joining us in the chat as we are excited for the show that is ahead of you. We got This Day in Gaming History coming up. We have birthdays to celebrate as well. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat. We got a whole bunch of good stuff on the way, including the Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news. So all ahead. Just can't wait. I'm so excited. Good morning, Sean.
What a day.
Ooh, it is just such a great day. Oh my. That's kind of a Winnie the Pooh vibe right there.
I love it.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
You look refreshed. Just look like
Me?
you're ready to hit the day running.
It's been great. I'm so excited for the amount of sleep that we all got, and excited for the day ahead.
Man,
And hey, the world right outside my window is not on fire, so we're doing well so far.
and we got brand new, never before seen footage, which is pretty awesome for a person who's into all of the lore, like Bigfoot. We've never seen Mike in this way ever before. Good morning, Mike.
What's up? Good morning, everybody. Just chilling and loving the life, rocking out to a little Phil Collins before the show, getting hyped up, making my children think that I may or may not be on crack. Good stuff.
Yeah, we got a message in our Discord, like right off the bat. I mean, it's great to see when you do send us stuff, especially being 3 hours ahead of us in the future. Because like for something my time, I'm getting messages in the Discord, which honestly doesn't happen to me very much. Usually I'm the first one awake, but realizing it's just almost 8 o'clock where you are, it makes sense. But then yeah, Phil Collins, what were you listening to? Which song?
Of course, you got to feel it coming in the air tonight with the drum solo. I kept telling my daughter, like, wait for it. Wait. And she's like, what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? And then it hits me like, bah, 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 bah. And she's like, oh my God, what are you doing?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do I need to go for
Did
assistance?
you have a seizure?
So first of all, since it's after 8 o'clock there, Mike, how were the first couple hours of the show? I can't. I can't wait
The
to-
show is over. It's 9:10 a.m. right now.
Thank you,
it was a
everyone who
good
was
show.
able to be here. It was
It
amazing.
was good. Yeah, we got
and
a
number
lot
two,
accomplished.
Your camera's so clear. I don't think I ever realized you had a beard before.
You can see the gray in it really good now.
That's always the best part about going HD, right? You can see
Yeah.
every drop. Are you happy with it though?
Yeah. So far, so good. I mean, we'll see what happens as we move ahead, moving into the future. But for now, it works.
Good morning, Dasonex. Good morning, Dr. Chick. Good morning, everyone who's joining us in the chat this morning. It is a beautiful Thursday, January 7th. Big thanks to Real AJ as well for the host on Twitch. We appreciate that. Justin Allegri will play 5 questions with us, one of the voices of MLB The Show that's coming up this morning at 8:20 a.m. Pacific time. Among the days of the day, it is National Bobblehead Day, National Tempura Day, Harlem Globetrotters Day, I'm Not Going to Take It Anymore Day, and Old Rock Day as well. Now, we are going to talk about lyrics in just a bit because it is Kenny Loggins' 73rd birthday, and when we do birthdays at the end of the hour, we'll talk about Kenny, but wrote the song Danger Zone, which was one of the more popular songs from Top Gun, which I would talk about more, but apparently most of us haven't seen Top Gun. This is one really weird spot in my life where I've seen a movie that many other people in chat they've never seen, which is completely unusual. But I never understood the lyrics to Danger Zone, and that's why I brought that up, is what is your most misheard song lyric of all time. I do want to tell you that yesterday was particularly rough. There was a lot of turmoil in the U.S. and seeing people raid the Capitol. And you can find us on Twitter. I put something on my Twitter at HeftyGoof going to this in more detail, but I will just say that like it consumed me yesterday. Seeing what was happening, it was very unusual for me. I wrote specifically at the very top, I've never seen anything like what happened today at the U.S. Capitol, and that has to mean something, which is why I wrote what I wrote on Twitter. So if you want to look at that and you have anything to say, I'm interested in hearing from you today if that was something that got to you during the course of your day yesterday. But it like I said, it consumed me. It was exhausting to see, and I never thought that I'd see something like that in my lifetime, which again has to mean something. So it was odd.
I was happy to be at work most of the day because I had a built-in distraction of not being able to be on the computer or on my phone. But yeah, not a great day. Otherwise, my favorite tweet of yesterday that helped that I found towards the end of the day was from Stacey Abrams. And she said, "While today's terrible display of terror and meanness shakes us, let's remember, at Ossoff, Jewish son of an immigrant, and at Reverend Warnock, first black senator from Georgia, will join a Catholic president and the first woman, black and Indian VP in our nation's capital. God bless America." So that felt good to see someone have some sort of positive spin on what's going on and remind us that this is hopefully a sign of change for the better, and the more violent, mean half of our country hanging on to power rather than rising into it. So, not a good day.
Yeah, as a history buff, it was definitely kind of surreal to watch that happen. You know, considering the last time the Capitol had ever been under siege like that was more than 200 years ago from a foreign power. So just kind of watching that all unfold and watching that happen was truly sobering to see what the country still looks like. I mean, congratulations to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris for officially being confirmed as the next president and vice president of the United States. But just, I mean, I was with you, Ryan. I had it up on my monitor and I was trying to get work done and I just couldn't take my eyes off of it. And through the darkest of it, I mean, Sean hit the nail on the head with Stacey Abrams. We've, brighter days are ahead. And the biggest thing to remember is I try to stay away from political stuff, especially with my podcast Twitter. But just, I mean, we're better than this, and we can be better than this, and coming in the future, we will be better than this. So
I couldn't help but think of my black friends yesterday and the lack of the visual truth that we saw yesterday of the inequity and inequality that exists in America due to a system that's put in place that is truly racist. And your mention of Stacey Abrams, Sean, is a good point, because we saw our first black senator ever from the state of Georgia on the same exact day, or I should say, the day before we saw what we saw yesterday. That was meaningful. If you have a chance, and I've done this lots, I've shouted out in Telegame. Wallstormer, who's been on our show, Josh, kind of held space yesterday. There was a recent podcast that Josh did also from thegamefanatics.com with Odell. It's called the Full Circle Podcast. I'll try to link through all these things, but both of those moments, yesterday's stream that he did with Jenny, who's Kim Chica on Twitch, and then the interview on the podcast, Full Circle Podcast, are both really good insight into some of those things that I just mentioned with inequality and systemic racism. So in the chat, thank you for being with us here, because that is a transition into why I'm thankful that we get to do this show with you, that you show up and hang out with us, because this is a community that I need to have to feel connected to people. This community, the people that are showing up in chat, you are from all over. We have people who are from all over, and it was amazing because yesterday morning I had a conversation with somebody who's on the other side of the world, and that wouldn't have happened because of the show. This show shows what community can be, and I hope, I really do, I really hope that things are fizzling out on this fascist rhetoric that's happening, because then we can actually make some progress the other direction and come together. And that's like a microcosm, if you think about it, of what this chat is. I mean, it's a microcosm of people coming together every day. So, Mike, Sean, I truly appreciate you both. Thank you so much for being with us every day. And I have this tendency to lean into the pain. My wife called me out on it again yesterday, but I kept watching, and I kept watching because I do that. When the Broncos lose in a much less serious manner, or in a much less serious matter, I should say, I always watch the old losses. I watch the Jaguars-Broncos 96. I watch the Super Bowl losses because it just makes me know where we've been, to have appreciation for where we've also gone. And so I love you both, and I really appreciate chat being here with us this morning. The slogan is more than pretty okay, and that's what gets my vote. Make America pretty okay again.
I, in the risk of sharing something way too soon, because we have plans for the future, and we would like to keep a little bit of the cards close to our chests. We have the ultimate backup plan for Gaming Morning Show, and that will be our Patreon tier. I shared with the guys in our behind the scenes Discord. We will be launching a Patreon tier where any UK member of our community can foster an American member of our community, and when we need to leave the country, we'll just come stay with you. No big deal.
Yeah, you didn't know what you're signing up for, but guess what? We might need your help sooner than later.
Should have read the terms and conditions, folks.
Right? Congratulations. All right, I love you, chat. Thank you for being here. Jason X already called Copia, so anyone who was hoping for Copia, too bad. It's good to see you guys this morning. I needed this to recover from yesterday, because it kept me down the whole rest of the day. Make America pretty okay again. AJ, you're the real MVP this morning. Thank you for hosting us this morning. I appreciate being here this morning. Culty Vibes was glued to the news as well. Yeah, I don't know why that's my tendency, but for some reason I tend to lean into it as much as I possibly can. So, yeah. But just call somebody today. Be a friend. Be a kind person to somebody you don't know that well. Check in on people. I think that's important right now. So, coming up, we will do the Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news. Back to Misheard lyrics and the topic of the day. Kenny Loggins turned 73 today. Kenny Loggins had a song called Danger Zone, which was, again, a big theme in the Top Gun movie. And I always thought it was talking about like an air traffic control tower. Like, I went to the hang me tower or the aiming tower or something like that. I never once heard Danger Zone. And you know what it made me realize is, have you seen those bits where it's like the audio equivalent of the gold and white dress? Do you remember those things that came up a couple years ago? Like, you'll hear this or this, and I always heard one or the
Laurel
other.
versus the AMC one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because clearly, Danger Zone sounds nothing like something tower. I still don't know why I can figure it out. And then someone was telling me
Ryan thought the dress was bright orange.
It's cream. What are you talking about?
Somebody told me that have you ever heard that song Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins? I'm like, no. Is it very popular?
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh, it was so bad.
The only lyric I can think of that I once misheard, and I was young, I was a kid, was Toto's Africa. I thought it was I missed the rains down in Africa, not I blessed the rains. And I think that's a pretty common one, because I feel like I've seen that referenced somewhere before.
Awesome.
Yeah, I didn't know that one either for the longest time. Speaking of which, I also never. I was gonna say I never understood the lyrics for the longest time.
This morning we were before Phil came out, we were listening to for some reason the Lion King had popped into my head, or The Lion Sleeps Tonight had popped into my head, which inevitably led to the Lion King, and So we were listening to The Lion King, and the Circle of Life at the beginning, the Na Savannah. Like, I don't know what the lyric is. I know I just yell a lot of like noises, and I know there's like actual words to it. So,
Yeah,
it's not like it's not words.
Well, I want to say like the direct translation of whatever's being said there is something almost incredibly literal, like look, it's a lion. Hey, look, it's a lion, or something like that. Is what I want to say that I remember hearing that the Hainawanya, which clearly I'm not going to say that correctly.
Yeah,
but
you barely get English, right? Let's not throw in.
Ryan tried to learn a different language for like 7 years and never could. So please don't try to expect me to get any of the other ones.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I like legitimately tried, y'all. I legitimately tried. I think I spent 7 years trying to learn Spanish, and I even went and spent about 3 weeks in Venezuela, and was trying the immersive thing and all that. I couldn't do it. I just clearly was able to learn English like, I don't know, 63%, and that was the best I could do.
I love, and this is gonna be an incomplete thought, I guess. I love learning foreign languages. I have never learned a foreign language enough to be fluent in it, but I like the process. Like, I took Spanish in high school. I've tried to like relearn parts of Spanish on my own since then. I took Russian and Arabic in college. I like, especially a more complicated language, learning the sounds that the language have, especially when they're different, like Arabic, and learning a new alphabet. And I think that whole process is fun, and I wish I had more time to devote to becoming fluent in a language. So maybe that'll happen someday as the kids get older.
Well, and I will admit too, like, it wasn't for lack of wanting to. I just, for some reason, could not latch onto it well enough to figure it out. So
I'm with you. I took 2 years of Spanish and was like, it was terrible. So I took my senior year. I took a year of French because you needed to have 3 years of a foreign language. It wasn't the same one. So I was the only senior in a class full of freshmen. And I had no idea what I was doing. And I was like, all right. The only thing I learned, obviously, was bad words. So. And I couldn't even tell you what they are. I think I know, like, bonjour, comment allez-vous, je m'appelle Mike. And that's it. Like, if I'm ever in a French-speaking country, I am screwed. They'll be like, what do you need? And I'll be like, je m'appelle Mike. And they're like, okay, that's great.
But who are you?
But what do you need?
Who are you?
Je m'appelle Mike.
How do you say it was pretty okay in French?
Oh, there we go. Dason X knows it. Dason X, how do you say it was pretty okay in French?
Oh, I'm so blind.
Calty said, I tried to learn Japanese from this dude on YouTube who would just drink beer and call you names while teaching you. I mean, that sounds a little less painful, actually, in a lot of ways than the way that I learned it, because I just struggled without being taunted. Oh, there's so many people around me. I'm so scared.
I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Where am I?
Fun fact, I'm a huge WWE theme songs fan and wrestling in general. A former friend of mine, instead of hearing "They Counsel Me," heard "They Count to 10" in Randy Orton's theme.
They count to 10.
But I thought you only counted to 3 in wrestling. Is Randy Orton a boxer? I'm so confused. What is happening? Then if you're a big theme song fan, then you hopefully remember Insane Clown Posse and the
Oh my gosh,
the oddities back in the day. That was actually the moment that made me discover Insane Clown Posse and made me go down this 2-year path of being a big Insane Clown Posse fan.
Were you a juggalo?
I apparently was for a good 2 years.
Awesome.
No, I don't know if it was.
We all need those moments in our lives, Ryan. That's like a given. It just happens.
Oh, see, now AJ's really showing depth of knowledge. Well, actually, the last man standing matches do require a count of 10. Okay. Sorry, AJ, we tried. Okay. Yeah, no, I was right there during like the rise of the Attitude Era and WCW still being a thing. So that was kind of my moment to shine in the world. So
Love it. AJ with the first well actually of the day.
Well, actually,
all right,
see,
Dacenex went ahead and translated it was pretty okay into French for us. So of course, I'm gonna let one of you just take that for us.
C'était joli de corde. Kind of a little bit of a Spanish twang there too.
Please send your voice
That was-
memo to gamingmorningshow@gmail.com. We will go ahead and play that on the air, Dave. There's someone behind the bed. Turn around.
Oh yeah, there is. Okay.
Kiki
Just
Lowe
watching.
is in the chat. Good morning.
Yeah, I've thought multiple times that I need to learn enough French to be able to pronounce things because
Yeah.
yeah, I can't.
Now that person is lying on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
I am going to go and murder this person. Done. So
And
bad.
now I have.
Done and done.
So, in the midst of all the negative yesterday, we did have one positive thing in our household, where we went to a dealership. We've been looking at getting a new car for our family, and we signed all the paperwork yesterday. Going to our credit union to get a check so we can pick it up today. And so we had the obligatory, do we just get a regular plate or do we get a fancy personalized plate? And I was like, well, that depends. Is GMS available? And my wife was surprisingly not instantly against having GMS on our license plate.
Well, the good news is being from Oregon, which we've at least mentioned that. The first three things on a regular license plate, it's 3 letters. So maybe you'll just luck out and get
Right.
that.
What if I just get GMS on that?
And you get them at the dealership now, so if nothing else, you roll the dice. Better than burning Furbies all over the world, the toxic gases. We can make "It Was Pretty Okay" the most international meme in GMS history. Let's do it! Let's go! It is Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being with us. 6:29. We had a little bit of a longer start to the show, so we'll get to Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news here in just a few moments. This day in gaming history coming up. Again, shout out Kiki Lowe joining us in the chat. Culty, Dacenex, Real AJ here this morning. A whole bunch of people. Dr. Chick hanging out with us. Copia is here. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. I am Ryan. That is Sean. Mike is here. I saw Hofbrew checking in earlier on. I missed that one as well. Hofbrew, thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Saying, did you score a PS5 or something? Anyone get a PS5 that I didn't know about? You have something to tell me about?
Me? I'm getting close to looking for an Xbox. This freaking PS5, this Xbox thing is ridiculous.
You're not having any better luck with PS5.
There's a lot more locally. I feel like a lot more people bought PS5s in hopes of scoring a Xbox via trade.
Gotcha.
Alright, hold
Well, if you go to a local store and find any PlayStations, you just pick 3 of those up and send 2 our way.
C'était plutôt bien.
Oh, do it again.
C'était plutôt bien.
C'était plutôt bien is what it says. It was pretty okay.
C'était plutôt bien.
There you go. C'était plutôt whatever.
So this is a Discord conversation for those who stream on Twitch, because I've never seen this before. Do you frequently get random, like, fake hosts in your stream? Because there's this message that comes across and says this person has hosted you with 272 viewers and then 141 viewers. But I've never seen that come through on the feed before.
Nice.
So is
Maybe
that
it's like
something
a
that actually
jail
happens?
feed.
Weird.
Prison.
Never
We're
seen that
popular
before.
in the prison population. Those velvety pipes of Ryan's over there drives Gen Pop crazy.
One thing we do have to thank you for, and we appreciate everyone watching on all the platforms. You guys got to get out of that game because I forgot to pull us out. Everyone who follows us on all the platforms, including Princess Kate 353 for giving us a follow on Twitch. If you don't know Princess Kate, be sure to check out Princess Kate stream, twitch.tv/3 Princess Kate 353. It wasn't good Google Translate. It was pretty okay. All right. Thanks for being with us. We are asking what your most misheard lyrics are. Let us know in the chat. But right now it is time to get informed. Let's head to the newsroom. We have to figure out what is up. What are the headlines? What are people talking about out in the real world with the hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News? Here's hashtag Video Game Expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, January 7th, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. We're back to some light days, guys. We'll see how the rest of this week goes.
Do we, wait, really quick, do we need to increase the budget dedicated to news? Like, do we need to go ahead and bump that up? It seems like you're not finding as much as you used to.
we need to reach out to anyone doing cool stuff and tell them now's a good time to put your information out there. This one is exciting, though. I like this one, so you guys are going to have to check this out. The Super Nintendo World in Japan that we've talked about, on their website, they've launched a full digital walkthrough. So if you are not in Japan and cannot go visit, you can at least check it out virtually and take a look at what it looks like. They also launched their first official commercial, which is out and about, so you can get that on the YouTube Worlds. It's a lot of the same footage we've seen before that we've shared in terms of first looks and stuff, just polished up a little bit. So go check out the tour, because I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to. They also shared more details and photos of the food and stuff, and one of them is this tasty looking burger with a little Mario hat on top, and that makes me pretty happy.
Yeah, I was really impressed with their theme song. I mean, it's such an original. It was like, when you want to travel through a pipe, save the princess like a knight. It was amazing. I mean, it's just the lyrical genius behind that was truly something.
Okay.
Next up, Madden NFL 21 franchise gets an update, including some new commissioner tools, which is cool. But for the most important part, and the reason, honestly, I stopped playing Madden, smarter CPU draft logic.
I like that.
So apparently it was hit or miss in terms of its draft logic, so they improved the AI that runs the draft. So
Can they
neat
can
updates.
Can they help the Broncos this year?
Yes, but only in Madden.
We are hiring a GM, so
That's true. That's not gonna hurt, right?
Elway gets to the podium and is like, we'd like to introduce our new general manager. Please welcome Madden NFL 21.
Oh, I'm excited for them to hire Tim Tebow as GM.
Tebow time, baby.
Love you, Ryan.
Don't put that energy into the world, please.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what's out today. Do you remember back when I used to have long rambling intro to
Oh,
out
absolutely,
today?
yes. Those were the
I might
good old
need to bring
days.
those back. Those were fun. Blacksmith of the Sand Kingdom out on Xbox One and PC. Star Dash out on Switch. Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story out on Switch. Now a really good time to bank in on that cyberpunk name, apparently. Pret Cine Button out on PC. Iron Conflict out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning is Werewolf, the Apocalypse, Heart of the Forest out on Switch.
I'm beginning to feel like you're getting some bias toward simply
Long
just the
names.
longest title that they possibly can think of.
Well, I have to admit, I wanted to do press any button because I just like that. That is the least SEO friendly name you could come up with. So I couldn't find anything about it. So I went with my second choice.
Did you hear about our newest inclusion into the early adopter tier for Patreon? Is we're going to find a way to have a one-night special of me singing on Twitch Sings. So if you can go ahead and pick up the early Patreon tier right now, you'd be able to enjoy that with the ones of people who will also enjoy that, which is pretty much no one. That would be kind of cool to find like a way to bring it back as like an LTM as well. That would be kind of neat. We'll have to see if that's the case. Big thanks to everybody who has included us in their Patreon. We had yesterday Kiki Lowe join as the latest early adopter, the early adopter tier available now. Idea behind it is just to try to give you as much possible for already being part of the Watch GMS community. DRG Games is here. If you haven't watched DRG Games on Twitch, it's a great place to hang out. You can go ahead and check out DRG Games. Last time I was in the stream, some Jackbox was going on. So it seems like I think DRG variety stream, right? You do a variety of things, or is it mostly just like community games? Let us know in the chat. But we appreciate you being here. Everyone who's been in chat this morning, we're asking you, what is your most misheard song lyric? So I actually have two, one of which I already mentioned. Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins was the one that I thought was talking about some sort of tower. It was the most bizarre and probably one of my worst ones. And then there was ABBA. ABBA had the song, If You Change Your Mind, I'm the First in Line. Baby, I'm Still Free. Take a Chance on Me. I thought instead of Baby, I'm Still Free, it was Ollie Oxen Free.
Ollie Oxen Free.
They're just playing tag.
Yeah.
and
Come
hide
out
and seek.
wherever you are.
Yeah, that's, well, I mean, if you're looking for somebody, like a game of hide and seek or whatnot. So, Ollie Oxen Free, take a chance on me. That's my number one for sure.
I like that one.
That's really fun. It's kind of funny you say that because I found a list of like the most missed song lyrics, and that's one of them.
Almost like a type of list that would be coming up in like the 7 o'clock hour on the very popular
Well, there's
gaming
like
morning show.
there's 80 lyrics here. So unless today we're doing a top 80.
Doing the top 80, y'all.
Top 80.
Bring it on.
So you sound like y'all have nailed your lyrics, huh? This is a safe place.
I gave you my one. I can't think of any others.
I can't think of any
You're
outside of the Lion
perfect
King
on.
that. I mean, I guarantee when I sing a song, I sing the wrong lyrics. I can almost bet money on that one. But yeah,
Jason X just wrote, I'm farting carrots.
I'm farting carrots.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. I'm farting carrots.
Times, Interesting.
What is the real lyric? Because it's from the song "Good for You." It looks like, but what is the real lyric? I'm gonna listen to that song for either the first time or the next time because I don't know if I've ever heard it before.
Yep.
And I'm like, I'm farting carrots. That one's so good. Thank you, Dason X. I appreciate that. If you haven't seen Dason X's stream, you can find Dason X on Twitch, twitch.tv/DasonX. Oh no, did I break it again? Probably the last time if she's doing that. I'm a 14 carat. Oh, okay. I can hear that. I'm farting carrots. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh, DRG, you're in Japan? Well, thanks for being with us. We might have to have a Japan time check soon.
I'm gonna have to add that to my shout out on my stream. I have European time or UK time, East and Pacific. I'm gonna add Japan in there too.
I mean, the hope of the show, of course, is that eventually we'll just get to the point where we're putting time checks for every single time zone on.
We spend the first half hour just, and it's 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock, and 5 o'clock, and 6 o'clock.
The very popular time zone check morning show.
People tune in like, this is the strangest show I've ever seen.
Why does it have so many people watching? I have a clock right here.
There's no way I should be able to hear it.
There's the idea for GMS After Dark. We just give time changes the whole evening. It's 10 o'clock.
Well, I
It is
mentioned
9
working
o'clock.
at the radio station back in the day when it actually signed off the air and you were done for the full broadcast day. That was one thing that that TV stations would do is they could put on like time checks or something. I think they could have like just a whole bunch of time on the TV. They had that time.
I miss really terrible infomercials, like when they would play the same ones for like 4 hours, and they were just awful.
Did you just do Google Translate for that, or did you actually get a voice memo? Okay.
nah, I Google Translate. I mean, that would be awesome, but
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna look right now.
I got shot in the head.
Same. Ryan, by the way, with our first back in my day of the morning.
Oh,
What did I say?
Back when you did radio. and it went off the air.
Back when I was a radio person.
Boo, boo, boo hiss.
glad to see that they nerfed the DMR.
Yeah, I was watching a stream yesterday talking about that. It was the most unnerfy nerf.
Yeah. I was just one-shotted in the dome.
Oh, there's someone. Oh, he's up now. Someone was laying in B.
Can't believe I died to a grenade. Especially one that was thrown by me.
Mistakes
Unheard
were
of.
made.
All right, we got a lovely video from Day in the Twitter inbox.
Ooh, I'll have to check that out.
Nice.
That's a good one. I'll share that on the Discord. If you haven't found us on Discord yet, we did start that up per the request. And thanks for everyone who's been hanging out with us there last couple days. We rolled out all this stuff, the Patreon and the Discord, on Monday. And I do have a command that I was going to build based on the advice of Pib to have like more of a link tree style thing to all the places that we are. And I do have that available. I just got to put that command into the system. So.
Oh,
the-
Ryan, did you not? You didn't make it a permanent
I
link?
thought I did, but clearly,
Oh.
I failed.
Guess we'll try again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Night.
I think
my
that was
gosh.
Mike's fault, Day. So.
Probably.
Yeah,
What did I do now?
It was his job to make the link more permanent.
Yeah.
We had asked Mike to go in there every single day and push the button, kind of like Lost. So
So I just kind of maybe got some editing power. Sean told me I couldn't be trusted with it though. I mean, you're not wrong. That's
with great
fair.
power, Mike.
Comes regifting day. He'll just read whatever you put on there.
That's not wrong.
If you support us on Patreon, you do get patron only areas of the Discord, and it does appear like my automatic my bot to give you those permissions is working, but if you do sign up on Patreon, make sure to hop into Discord to make sure that works, and then hit me up if it's not working.
That's why I like Superphonic. Superphonic comes in the chat. I didn't see you say anything yet, but even if you had, you show up and you defend me right off the bat. Look at him talking about sometimes it expires anyway. I don't care if that was farther from the truth. Super has my back, okay? And that's what's important, and that's why you should check out Superphonic on Twitch, twitch.tv/Superphonic.
You got some dubs yesterday, right? Superphonic on Apex.
It's too bad that I can't make a certain area of the rundown editable by anybody, but not the whole thing, and then that could be a Patreon perk, is you can go into our rundown and change random things.
You can add whatever story you want.
Today we're talking about this. Oh, I got blowed up.
This duck person has my number. Jeez, oh Pete.
Oh yeah, as far as playing the game, I'm doing horribly. Playing the game is not my strong suit this morning.
Oh. Trophy system. I'm gonna climb up here and then promptly die. Yep. Accurate.
Nailed it.
I'm glad I
Wow,
know
it was
the
just there.
bounds and limits of my gaming.
I need to do better. I'm doing real bad all of a sudden.
Knife guy. That's cool. We get lots of knife guys. Yeah, take that.
Knife guy's here.
It's knife guy, running around with knife, comma guy. Oof. That hurt. I'm concussed.
That's not what I want. I don't want that. I want that.
I'm actually surprised how many people haven't, like, maybe I just don't, again, get words and languages, because I have so many misheard lyrics. It's ridiculous.
Well, it's one of those things. I feel like for me personally, I probably just don't like I said, when I sing lyrics, I guarantee I screw them up all the time.
You just don't realize those that you've messed up.
Right? You're like, all right, well, that didn't make any sense. I mean, I'm sure while I was belting out some Phil Collins this morning, I missed a couple lyrics.
Again, I don't know if it's going to be the on that list that we're going to share in the 7 o'clock hour of top 10s, but there was that one commercial. It might have been 15 years ago for AT&T, and I remember it because I worked there at the time. And they had that one where it's like rock the cat box or something like that for rock the cash bar. I think, which, you know.
Oh, I guarantee I've screwed that up.
Dave's saying that probably has a whole bunch more that doesn't realize either, but it's because it makes the song better anyway, so it doesn't matter if they're wrong.
Exactly. Honestly, misheard lyrics often does make the song better. Totally, they talk about a chicken dancing. It makes total sense.
I sat up on that table inside B for an hour and a half just now, and then I finally decided, you know what, I'm going to throw a grenade out the wing because I'm getting bored because no one's showing up. And at that exact moment, someone shows up and takes me out.
That's how it works.
Makes me so mad.
Knifer's here.
B?
So
Got
this
him.
is duck person.
I got him,
hate
yeah.
this duck person. They keep killing me. Stop it. I just want to be friends.
This person has a vendetta against you, Mike.
Yeah, they killed me like 14 times.
Do you not get points while contested?
Correct.
Accurate.
Dave's got a good point. You could listen to Selena Gomez call herself a 14K. Or you can imagine her farting carrots. That's good. All right, we got our birthdays and this day in gaming history coming up, so stick around for that. That person was all done with my trophy system sitting on the table. All done. They just had one mission in mind and got it done.
We've lost B.
Got him back. Trophy systems are out again. Save my life, Mike. Save my life. Mike, you didn't save my life.
They also have a trophy system. Trophy systems for everyone.
I got her again. 1.5 hours sitting on that table, and the other 46.5 hours of the day are dedicated to a radio show. Hey, that's what we do 22 days a week. Oh my gosh.
Come on, I'm ready for you now. Stop throwing fire at me.
I mean, think about it. The Beatles only loved that person 8 days a week, so we're busy 22 days a week. The knife just ran out on the wing.
How do they not hate you? How long does this this trophy system stay active?
The trophy system in this game, the trophy systems in this game last forever. I think you have to go
I
shoot
took
'em.
down theirs. So
Bomb
bomb
coming out
away.
on the wing on B.
Such a good point, AJ. I mean, if you think about it, if the Beatles only loved the person for 8 days a week, no wonder they didn't get the love interest that they wanted. Think about it. I mean, they had a whole nother 14 days a week that they weren't even thinking about her.
Slackers.
It's a lot of days.
I mean, yeah. Victory!
Nice work.
We are the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War champions. All
That was
right,
a good second half.
where do we get our hats and T-shirts for being the champs?
The store.
Is that at the trophy presentation after the game, or just interested? So
It's in the middle.
6:53 West Coast time, 9:53 on the East, and 2:53 for those watching in the UK, enjoying Gaming Morning Show in the afternoon.
Well, for DRG too, would this be their evening drive, or like nighttime time?
Would we be overnights? What time is it in? What
Say
time is it in
Siri.
Japan?
What time is it in Japan?
11:53. Yeah, we're almost in the overnights now. So
Oh, whoops.
yeah.
Beans.
Oh, thanks
Like
for staying up late
14
with
different
us.
Siri devices talking right now. Stop.
DRG, you're gonna have to let us know when you typically stream too, because I think I've checked into DRG closer to the end of our show, though that would have been like 2 in the morning. So, thanks for being with us. Like I said, 2:53 UK time, 6:53 West Coast US, 9:53 East Coast US. We're asking you, what is your most misheard lyric? We have our top 10 list coming up next hour. It is National Bobblehead Day, National Tempura Day, Harlem Globetrotters Day, I'm Not Going to Take It Anymore Day, and Old Rock Day. Whenever I think of old rocks, I think of old guy gaming. And that is a shout out to Mike. You can,
Well, thanks.
you can find
That
Mike.
was a
Look,
good-
it's Mike O on
Good
Twitch.
segue.
We are on Twitter at all these places as well.
I like rocks a lot. I'm a huge geology buff. If you guys have any rocks you want to mail me, let me know.
See, I thought I read DRG said something about I am Japan.
He's for sure.
I think
said
he was just saying I think DRG is just saying I am Japan.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there
I
goes.
don't
There
think
go,
DRG is
guys.
from Japan.
Cancel the big rollout of the overnight show. Okay. Sorry, it's not gonna happen.
And we're done.
AJ, whenever I think of old rocks, I get a little sand. Get a little sad. Sand? Anyway? All right. Hey, birthdays to celebrate. So this whole misheard lyrics thing came up because today Kenny Loggins turned 73. Kenny Loggins, well known for writing 80s theme songs, including Footloose, turned 73 today. Danger Zone was the song from Top Gun that I thought talking about some sort of, I don't know, hang me tower, aging tower. I can't remember, but I thought it was talking about a tower. And I think it's because I was thinking of air traffic control towers, because it was, remember they would buzz the tower in Top Gun? So I thought they were talking about towers.
Yeah. Well, I can see that.
Aaron Gray turned 71 today. First TV show appearance was as a model in the episode of Maude. David Caruso is 65 today. Katie Couric,
Nice.
TV host, anchor, is a graduate of the University of Virginia and turned 64 today.
And
It's
that's her fun fact.
it's Nick Cage's birthday.
Didn't
isn't.
Katie Couric, is she the one that just got announced that she's gonna guest host Jeopardy? Following like the new ones now that they aired all of the other ones.
Chat.
You know,
Chat.
Katie Couric.
Yep.
Get our best
Yeah,
people
yeah.
on this one.
Yep.
Nicolas Cage,
Yeah, so she-
57 today.
Nicolas
So-
Cage is not 57. He's undead. Haven't you seen the pictures from like 400 years ago?
Someone tweeted out, and I don't know how old this is, but I just saw it yesterday, a picture of Nicolas Cage like looking like unexpected at like a supermarket, and they go, "Guys, I just saw John Travolta in his face-off mask at the grocery store."
Jeremy Renner is 50 today. John Rich of the band Big and Rich, 47 today. Screech Powers, Dustin Diamond, is
Wow.
44 today.
He's only 44. Wow.
We've had a few on here. It's like Jeremy Renner. Wow, he's 50. That doesn't look a day over 35.
Dustin Diamond lived like 20 years, and then the last 24 years have really been 74 years. So, yeah, Dustin Diamond does look about 44,000 culty. That's for sure. Lauren Cohen, 39.
The Walking Dead.
Do you want to hit that fun fact for us?
She moved from New Jersey to the UK as a teen.
There you go. Fun fact.
Fun fact for the
It's
day.
almost the same timeline as Mike. Moved from
crazy,
Jersey and
because
almost got to
might
the
be
UK,
the
but
first.
stopped in Oregon. So, Cameron Grimes turns 31 today. First joined the cast of The Young and the Restless in 1997.
It's a long time ago.
Beyonce and Jay-Z's daughter Blue Ivy Carter is 9 years old today. Robert Ricard is 38. The actor and singer-songwriter Aloe Black, 47
Black,
today,
yeah.
or 42 today. Excuse me. Any others on this list that you like?
It's Dougie Doug's birthday from Cool Runnings. He was Sanka. Sanka, you dead man?
No kidding.
I love. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool Runnings was so good. 51 years old today.
Wait, was that a movie that Ryan has seen?
I have seen Cool Runnings. You can put it on the board.
board.
Ding! Do I need to get rid of the mispronunciation counter and go to movies Ryan has seen counter? Can we do
Get
both?
rid of? Definitely not. In addition, yes.
Cameron
So
Grimes is the name of
speaking
a
of-
wrestler.
Of Misheard things, it's Millard Fillmore's birthday historically. I always thought his name was Willard. Willard Fillmore. So there you go. Not only do we mishear lyrics, I just don't know people's names.
Kiki giving AJ credit for 10% of the jokes. That's about how many I get when I'm hanging around my house. Oh, Dad, you're funny like 10% of the time. This day in gaming history, the Winter Consumer Electronics Show was held in Vegas. Can you believe that? We're getting more CES day in histories. 3DO announced the CD-based entertainment platform developed by Electronic Arts, Time Warner, and others. 3DO will not manufacture the systems, but will license the design to hardware manufacturers, and the systems will be available in the fall of 1993 for about $700.
Gosh.
Oh my gosh. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme, get on up, it's bobsled time.
Cool Runnings.
That was a good movie. When they flip in the bobsled, spoilers, like that was a really well shot scene, to be honest.
That
So,
was.
yeah.
Was. R.I.P. John Candy.
2003, a Game Boy Advance SP handheld video game system is unveiled. Flip up, illuminated screen, built-in rechargeable battery, and complete compatibility with Game Boy Advance. It was available for $100.
I believe it was pronounced the Game Boy Advance.
And in 2004, you could get the PlayStation 2 in China, initially in Shanghai, and
Another city.
Yeah. That's
Guangzhou?
Guangzhou.
Guangzhou? Okay.
Guangzou.
Cities.
Everybody Guangzou tonight. Everybody
Speaking
Guangzou
of
tonight.
misheard lyrics. It is 7 o'clock West Coast, 10 o'clock on the East, 3 in the UK. Thanks for being with us. Next hour, we will give you the most hilarious top 10 misheard song lyrics. They'll be revealed according to Smooth Radio. We'll also have sports. Later on the show, Justin Legry will join us from MLB The Show. We will have our clip of the day and also a new segment at the very end of the show that we will debut because we're still workshopping it as we speak. It is Gaming Morning Show. Sean, Mike, Ryan, thanks for being with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv on this wonderful Thursday, January 7th, 2021. morning, gamer. It is Thursday, January 7th, 2021. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be for Gaming Morning Show. It is Sean, Ryan, and Mike hanging out with you on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Thanks to everyone who has been hanging out with us on all of the platforms. Abacus, Apothecary, followed us on Twitch. Thank you so much for doing that. This hour we have our top 10 list, which has to do with our topic of the day. What are the most misheard song lyrics that you have in your repertoire? We also have sports coming up a little bit later. We played some COD Bakwa this morning, which was super fun. We talked about old rocks, which was punny. So
Igneous are good ones. I like quartz too.
You know what my favorite old rock is? Earth. Think about that. Wrap your mind around that one.
I thought you were gonna say like AC/DC or something.
Old rock. It's been a good morning this morning. I haven't even shared like any of the stories that we had. We do have something about Nintendo being purchased by somebody and then going. I mean, is that an accurate
Nintendo
interpretation? Nintendo nerds is
Someone
here.
tried to buy Nintendo
No,
nerds.
It's not
he doesn't want to be purchased by
Yeah,
anybody.
no, it's not. You can't buy Nintendo nerds.
No, that's absurd.
not
It's just ridiculous. I mean, why would you say such a thing? It's nuts. We also will do playoff predictions, even though we may not actually pick teams. But you can tell us who you think is going to win the NFL playoffs in Super Bowl 55. Super Bowl Love coming up a little bit later on. Super Bowl Love. It's good.
What's the NFL?
It's the National Football League.
Never heard of it.
Disclaimer, Twitch is not a human purchasing website. Please do not try to buy Nintendo nerds. Thank you. It's important. So we've had misheard song lyrics, and apparently I'm the only one who mishears lyrics other than Dacenex telling us about farting carrots and Selena Gomez.
Actually, I was thinking about it, and I realized the song "Karma Chameleon" by Culture Club.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get it wrong all the time. It's the karma chameleon. I would be like, I think when I was younger, I would say comma chameleon, like the money. And I don't really know why. 'Cause it don't make no sense.
I don't think Mike's with us. If we want to
I'm
What?
coming. I'm working.
back
No,
out
no,
of this
no.
one, Mike's not with us.
Oh, I can't.
I thought you meant because of his issues with knowing what comma chameleon was.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I think
Sorry,
that has
you
to be.
can't be our friend.
That's a pretty good one.
I also thought you were trying to talk more slyly because you didn't want it to go over the air. But it was like, Sean, you're off. Because you were like, kind of like out of the corner, you're like, Mike's not with us. Just want to let you know that Mike's not with us. Even though that's not what you were trying to do at all.
He doesn't represent us.
Yeah. How's that guitar treating you back there?
So
Guitar.
still works.
Is it going to work real hard on the show today?
I don't know if people wanted to work real hard on the show.
Are you with us for the full 3 hours, Sean?
I'm only gonna be here for the first 2 hours and 58 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
No,
Yeah,
I'll be here the whole time.
3 hours is
I
a
feel
stretch.
so lucky when I get 3 hours with both of you.
I
feel
like
it too.
Thursdays. I'm gonna be sad tomorrow because last Friday was fun. We got to play all day.
Yeah, last Friday I gave you my heart.
Friday.
The very next day, though, you gave it away.
Well, yeah.
Is it regifting
Don't
day?
want that. Ooh, confirmed.
I'll be here for the full 3 tomorrow, just so you know, right?
Oh, we get you for the whole thing now. Did you move an
Nice.
appointment
my
for us?
schedule.
Nice
I
work.
worked my schedule for you guys.
Everyone, give hearts to Mike in the chat for changing things around to give us all of the time. So,
Oh, I'll give you all of me. Give me all of you. I'm about to get shot by this guy because I'm running into him.
take that vase.
I flashed myself.
I shot
Mistakes
you
were
again.
made.
Did you pull a Ryan?
Mistakes were made.
Ooh, someone saved my life.
No, that's Hefty Goof. Okay. Jeez, oh Pete.
Please
I
don't
thought I was
shoot at
dead.
your teammates.
I had to reload all my guns.
All of them.
All two of
Every
them.
single gun.
Any big weekend plans from others?
Oh, I died.
You know it's Thursday, right?
I know, but we got a little bit of time. What on earth? I just played Kiki's Patreon pledge again. What's going on? Streamlabs, work with me here.
She pledge again?
Yeah, did you go double?
Kiki.
Like, does that make Kiki Low a early adopter? Kiki knew about Gaming Morning Show before there was a Gaming Morning Show.
She heard about her chance to adopt some of our American-based members, and she wanted to take 2 of us. So
Thanks, Kiki.
oh, I'm
One of my
totally
best friends
dying.
lives in New Zealand, and he's been trying to convince us to move there for a very long time. And we've come very close the last couple of years.
Yep.
There's worse places to live than New Zealand.
Oh, you're telling me.
Have my wife and I looked up where it's easiest to move in our professions? Yes, we have.
My
Someone
wife
take
and I
my life?
yesterday, and this is speaking of it's only Thursday, way too early planning. We started talking about what we're gonna do when the kids all move out, and we're empty nesters.
Uh-huh.
And Portland was an option, but
Portland sounds
Oregon's
like a
on
good
fire a
option.
lot, so that's kind of
No, Portland's fine. You should move to Portland.
Portland's fine.
Um,
The other option was Costa Rica.
So when do the kids move out? Is that like Tuesday or like congratulations?
What's today? Today's Thursday. Like 6 a.m. tomorrow. They don't know yet, so don't tell them.
It's a Christmas gift.
Hey, you guys get to go spend some time with your grandparents. What? Nothing.
So there was a guy up on the balcony who was trying to be sneaky and shoot at you guys. And he was just standing still, so instead of shooting him, I threw 2 Semtex at him and killed him that way. And it took a lot longer. He probably killed you guys, but it was funnier for me.
That's always humor.
It was funnier for you.
Enjoyability is always.
I'm here mostly to entertain myself.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Mike saved
I'm
my
here to
life.
become famous.
Nope,
me,
Ryan
actually.
saved my
Thanks.
life.
That's why I started a podcast.
You saved kind of my life.
Oh,
Oh, they're right in front of us! Everything's fine.
this one person is guarding this
works-
corner with their life.
This sticking together thing works out pretty well.
That's why I'm far away. We'll come back. Saw a squirrel and I went after it.
I'm just running around this column. Kiki is the earliest adopter. that's how early Kiki was in. The earliest.
Last night we were playing zombies on stream, and at one point, me and a teammate had gotten down, and the third guy was with this shark, Douglas, and he had like 80 zombies around him, so he just kept running in circles. You had to just run in circles and then kill a couple, and then run in more circles, and then kill a couple.
Oh, you did the
and run in
train,
more
yeah.
Circles. It was a lot of fun.
Birdman says hi, by the way, and tells you the sage old advice: don't suck.
Get good, nerd.
That is one of my favorite stories from a football game as a fan. Is my friend was at a game at his college, and they were having a really tough game. It was a really bad day. This person just gets up in the middle of the stands and yells, "Stop sucking!" And it just became a thing that they used for like the rest of that year. It was like, "Stop sucking!"
I mean, that's fairly sound advice, though.
Yeah, I mean, really, if you think about it, if they followed through on it, stop sucking.
Well, it's a good catch-all too, because really it doesn't matter why you're sucking, just don't.
Yeah, stop it.
it's
Unless
good.
you're like drinking through a straw.
I was
then
gonna
it's
say,
okay to suck.
it's good advice, other than like if you're having a lollipop or something like that.
Yeah.
We kicked some butt on that.
I was,
I don't.
I was proud of
They
us.
did very good.
Group high five. Good morning. Hope he is tidying and listening. Thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. AJ, there was no panic. Did you see us control that thing the whole time? Shh. Panic. Ridiculous. I'm insulted. Quality of gameplay that we aspire to on this show. Psh, panic.
And that we guarantee.
We are champions. We are the champions, my friend.
I don't really have any other misheard lyrics. You know what's going to happen, though? After this next game, we're going to do our top 10 list, which is the top 10 most hilarious misheard song lyrics. I'm probably going to say, oh, yeah. No, I definitely didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I definitely didn't know that. It's going to happen like for all 10 of those songs.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think I'll be there, too.
All right, let's give some shout-outs this morning. Thanks to Real AJ Storm for hanging out with us this morning. Big shout-out to Copia as well, tiding and listening with us this morning. Shout-out to Kiki Low. Get registered. The Kiki Cup is coming your way January 31. It is a kill race tournament for Apex Legends with prizes, fabulous prizes. And if Sean, me, and Mike win it, then Kiki now adopts us. It's an automatic qualifier for the adoption of the U.S. folks. So,
Hey, congrats to Kiki on the baby, too. That's pretty exciting.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
When do we figure out the gender?
I don't know.
What?
She has confirmed it's triplets. So. She confirmed it in the stream yesterday.
congratulations.
Triplets, one of each.
Is the third one a Furby?
Oh, Furby. Can we have a moment for the Furby? How is boiled Furby these days?
Just saying, Mike took off his hat out of respect.
Yeah, it's because
Someone.
Mine's backwards, so it's already respectful. Kiki's gonna fight us all.
Kiki with the first 1v1 me bro of the morning.
So I saw someone say Buffalo Bills on the predictions that I posted on my Twitter, twitter.com/heftygoof.
Twitter.com.
But I've seen a lot of Packers and Chiefs because those are the number one seeds, of course. So who do y'all think? Colts or Bills in the first game on Saturday? Colts or Bills?
I live in Indianapolis, so I like when this city hurts during sports. And I'm also a realist, so it's definitely going to be the Bills.
Yeah, I'm kinda
Probably
leaning
by a
Bills.
lot.
I'm really rooting for the Bills. Like, that's the team that I want to see represent the AFC. If it's not the Browns, I want it to be the Bills. Speaking of which, Browns-Steelers Sunday night. And that is without their head coach.
Who doesn't? The Browns, right?
Who doesn't? The Browns?
No, it's the Browns head coach, correct?
Correct,
Not-
yes. Yes.
Not Mike Tomlin. who
Birdman's
kinda
already
put
saying
out a
Colts.
COVID hit on. I think, unfortunately, I think experience is going to win out on that one. I'd like to be surprised because it would be. I enjoy watching Baker Mayfield because he's such a fun guy. He's a mushroom. But yeah, I wouldn't mind watching the Browns win that one.
Well, that's true, AJ. You may not know about sports, but you know about sports entertainment. Wrestling
Ooh.
correspondent, real AJ Storm.
AJ, anytime you want to talk wrestling, you let me know though. I've been a wrestling fan for 33 years.
I'm going to go Steelers, even though I want the Browns to win. Probably the Bills, for sure, making the AFC Championship. That's my hope. What about Rams, Seahawks?
Yeah, I think the Seahawks are going to walk all over that one. The Russell Wilson is just too Russell-rific.
Ooh, Russell-rific. I hadn't heard that one yet. It's good. It's good.
It's because I just made it up.
Oh, I don't have stem anymore. That's a flash. I'm gonna throw that over
I am
there.
in a bad spot.
I can't see anything.
Whoa! All the deads. Yeah, I think Seahawks are probably gonna take that.
As much as I don't want to give any props to the city of Seattle.
That'll make the in-laws happy.
You know, Kiki, you realize that you just completely agreed to bring us all in. So no matter the means by which we got a yes, y'all. So
Yeah. And I'm very similar to a baby. I cry all night. Occasionally I have an accident. If I drink too much of the brown soda during the day. I can have the white soda is okay though, the clear soda. Yeah. The brown soda is the problem.
All right, I think I cleared out all of their snipers.
I'm gonna eat a lot too.
Oh, and that did. Okay.
And I'm very picky.
I go fight in their spawn for 1 minute, and you guys lose B.
Where's B?
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm hanging out in the dunes a little bit too much, but we had captured both of them, so I was just trying to keep people on angles.
Yeah.
I'll come help with B. I have trophy systems I'm not
angles?
using.
That one's for you, AJ. Adopt all of Twitch. You guys heard it first. Kiki's New Year's resolution to adopt all of Twitch.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
I am with you, Dr. Chick. Packers is the team that I root for when Denver's been eliminated. So I'm with you. I want a Bills-Packers Super Bowl, and then I'll be happy with whatever
Ooh.
outcome happens. So
Ooh, that would be cool.
yeah.
I think I
I'd
mentioned
get
it
down for that.
I have a really hard time rooting against Andy Reid, just because the amount of love and respect I have for the man, for everything he's done for us in Philadelphia. And Pat Mahomes' dad was a Met, so there's two ties right there. But I get why people don't want to see the Chiefs, because it's one, it's the whole, it's like the Patriots, but not the Patriots.
I mean, it was just cute last year, but as an AFC West fan, like, no, that it was neat. They hadn't done it for 50 years. Good for them. All that jazz. It's over.
It was for me. It was more of a Andy Reid
Ooh, they
had
were
that
all
monkey on
right
his
there.
back. All the success he had in Philly without winning the big one.
Who do you got, Hofbrew?
I don't think we made it all the way to a Super Bowl matchup yet.
AJ went with Undertaker, Kurt Angle. That's who he thinks gonna be
That's
in
a
it.
good
So
Super Bowl. Yeah.
I would really actually
Wowie,
like
wowie.
to go to a wrestling event sometime. Not, it doesn't even have to be like a pay-per-view. It could just be like a WWE or something. So
Oh yeah,
it'd be a blast.
I have no interest in wrestling whatsoever, but I'd go to a live match. That'd be fun.
I think
just
that-
like live stuff.
Yeah, I think that you'd have to check that out once, because clearly, it's entertainment. Like, they have something that is super fun to watch. So you got to check it out. But
Yeah.
So here's the issue with live events, though, especially when it's like, if you want to go to like a house show where they do just the local events, that's awesome. But if you go to like a TV taping or a TV show, like, it's kind of like football where you just sit there for a lot. And then occasionally in like a commercial break, the wrestlers will just stop wrestling, or they used to. I'm sure they changed it now, but they would like just stop, and you're like, oh, or they like put the other guy in a headlock and just like lay there. You're like, well, this is cool. I paid $70 to watch this. Lots of advertisements on the big screen.
this sniper in the back is having a hard time getting me. He got me.
Artillery?
All-time favorite is Chris Jericho. Love Edge and love Eddie Guerrero too. I remember them. Jericho came back and had an alter ego for a little while, right?
He
No.
still kind of has it.
He's still wrestling.
Yeah. He's like 85, one of my biggest issues with wrestling is, I don't know if you know what kayfabe is, but it's like the guy's in character. When that line blurred and you started seeing the real people instead of just the characters, it makes things weird, because you realize that it's kind of, for me, MTV Cribs did this too. You realize some people just suck. Like, you're like, oh, well, crap.
You should be your character full time, because your real person is terrible.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a
Well, I
baby
remember
story.
I had a family member who was a cop, and they said in like the 80s, who was it? It was like Nikolai Volkov and the Iron Sheik or something. One guy was a Russian guy, one guy was a Iranian, like in character. I mean, in real life too. But they pulled them over, and like the guy stayed in character the whole time. Like they, because at that point your character was everything, and you didn't want to lose it. And I just thought that was hilarious. But sometimes, yeah, some of these people are just no bueno. They support things you're like, oh, okay. Why do you do this? Why do you do this to me, sir? But yeah.
Attempting to snipe with my
Sting is
Mac.
my all-time favorite. The Stinger.
Mick Foley, isn't he still doing wrestling stuff too?
No, he's
Like not
Santa
wrestling,
Claus now.
wrestling, but like is doing like
He shows up every once
yeah,
in a
kind of
while,
the Steve Austin role.
Yeah, yeah. Come out and get the cheap pop, go away. Yeah.
Give the what?
Never mind. Sorry. It's see what you did. A cheap pop is when people like cheer for you, or a pop is when people cheer for you. Like I really like wrestling. I was offered a job as a writer for what was it? Ohio Valley Wrestling like a million years ago, and didn't take the job because I was like 19 and had no money, and they wanted me to move to Louisville, Kentucky. And I was like, I don't think so.
Who didn't age well? Is that Mick that you're talking about, Kiki? Man, I wish we saw Sting versus The Undertaker, according to Real AJ. Real AJ, do you do any wrestling content? I'm surprised there's not like a podcast or something that you're rocking.
I've always wanted to do a podcast where you watch like the shows each week from forever ago and then talk about how terrible it was.
All right, we got list of the day coming up. Misheard lyrics is the topic of the day. And I'm excited to get this list off the ground because I have a feeling like once we get there, we're going to have a whole bunch of people being like, oh,
Floodgates will just open. Yeah. The song Rock the Cash Box. I always thought it was Rock the Cash Box.
I've heard that one before.
Yep. So it doesn't make any sense. Why would you want to rock a cash box?
Because
it's
it's trying
money,
to break
bro.
into that.
Rocket
into
Cash
Cash
Box. Rocket Cash Box.
Oh, you shot my thing.
It's a new product coming from Rocket Mortgage. All right, Gaming Morning Show continues. It is 7:30 West Coast time, 10:30 on the East, and 3:30 in the UK. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. Hofbrew says Packers and Bills. So let us know who you think is going to make the Super Bowl 55 with Superphonics Super Wild Card Weekend this weekend on the television. Yeah, we got the Microsoft trying to buy Nintendo story coming up as well. But right now it is time for our list of the day. And this one has to do with Misheard lyrics. I thought Kenny Loggins was talking about some sort of tower in danger zone. I think it's the most, I don't know, it's me, right? But like it's how did I hear tower? It says danger zone. Like
Zone.
Like that's not even close. Like farting carrots. 14 carat,
sense.
right? Like that one I get. Like I hear that. Ooh, wait. Daysnack's gonna bring us donuts.
Ooh, I'm down for some donuts. That sounds good right now.
Hofbrew's watching exclusively on Nick and Freeform. They're doing the NFL playoffs on Nickelodeon this weekend. So
I hope they have kids announce it. That'd be great.
ooh, that would be good actually.
That'd be really cool.
And he drops back to pass, going deep. What'd you think of that play, Blue?
That would be amazing.
Oh no, another meeting for Kiki. Thanks for adopting us, though. Seriously, like,
Yeah, we'll see you soon, Mom.
it means a lot. I get the big bed. Okay.
Does that mean that Super is technically our dad then?
Well, I mean, they're engaged.
Oh, so after the wedding.
So yeah, it
Okay.
just depends. I mean, we gotta see this thing
Gotcha.
through. So
Gotcha. Okay.
If she adopts us before they get married, is he our stepdad?
now
think so.
Copia just referred to Kiki as daddy. So are we Copia's sibling now? I thought you were bringing a flowchart.
How big is your house, Kiki?
I need a whiteboard right here so we can keep notes.
Just go this way.
Ooh, I got one over there.
Copious notes.
I'll make notes.
Copia's notes?
That would be such a great segment for your show, Copia. Copious notes. That's so good.
You can have that one.
Hofbrew said my roommate thought something was wrong for the only lyrics in Animals by Martin Garrix. Oh, thought something way wrong. Gotcha. I think it's NSFW, if you will. Family investigation of the day goes to. It's the family investigation of the day. Family investigation of the day.
Toot, toot.
We always try to make sure that if the FBI is listening, that disclaimers are played. Thanks for watching us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningshow.tv. Thanks to Lunar for hanging out with us and following us on Twitch. Certainly appreciate that. And again, Real AJ with the host this morning. These are the top 10 hilarious misheard song lyrics revealed from July 2019. Smooth Radio 97.108. Oh, wait. Is this an actual radio station? Because that's where I love listening to liners in between songs from music stations. Smooth Radio 97.108. Oh, just a crispy voice. The first one on this is Sister Sledge. We Are Family. Okay, so we're gonna turn to Sean for our interpretations of songs, right? So whenever we announce the song, Sean's gonna sing us a bar.
Oh, we're going to the bar?
We Are Family. The correct lyric is just
family.
let me state for the record. The misheard lyric is just let me just staple the vicar. We're not off to a good start here. What is a vicar? Or is it vicar?
It's that thing.
A vicar, noun, minister, a representative or deputy of a bishop.
Don't
So you want to
staple
staple? What?
Just let me staple the vicar.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Copia's digging it. Copia's on board. Copia must have had a Sister Sledge error in the past. Wait, what? Okay, this is an ABBA song, and it is not the one that I thought was on this list, which was Baby, I'm Still Free. I thought it said Ollie Oxen Free. Take a chance on me. This one is from that song that Mike is going to tell us about.
Dancing Queen. No. Chiquita. Something. I don't know. Bananas are good.
Chiquitita?
Chiquitita, tell me what's wrong.
Yeah, that's the real lyric. The one that people thought was chicken.
Tikka.
Tikka? Is that a dish?
I think it's food. Yeah.
Tell me what's wrong, or take your teeth out. Tell me what's wrong.
Take your teeth out.
Who read this? I told you to proofread things. Gosh. Sorry. We gotta work on a department here. Paul Young's Every Time You Go Away. Hey Mike, will you do me a favor? Earlier you had 80 songs. Could you pull that list up and start finding me some here? All right. I went with this one because it was a 10 list. Now I'm regretful.
It looks like some of these do get better.
Culty, I'll miss you. Everyone, say goodbye to Culty Vibes. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
Culty.
And a
Are
big
you
shout
coming
out.
over? Are you coming to my house? Come to my house, Colty.
You can find him, Call of Duty player dabbling in the paranormal. Host of the 45th Parallel podcast. Be sure to go to 45thparallel.libsyn.com. Paul Young, Every Time You Go Away. The correct lyric is every time you go away, take a piece of me with you. Many people think that they say every time you go away, you take a piece of meat with you.
That is accurate.
That's actually on this other list as well.
Okay, all right. This is where this would be way more fun if we couldn't get DMCA'd. I'd be playing these songs, and then we'd be able to hear the lyric.
Yep. And they're all in here, too. I'm going to have to revisit this list later.
I was saying the same.
I'll die if the Michael Jackson one is in there. So good. Oh, yeah. You had that one up there. What'd you say? Michael Jackson, when he sings, "Your burdens I will bear," it sounds like, "Your burgers are the best."
Thanks, Mike.
And you are not. Where are donuts, Day? We're hungry. Donuts.
Man, I'm gonna have to have like donuts DoorDash to my house now.
Oh, especially because
Is
they're
that
probably going to come
lazy?
from Dunkin'. Yeah. That is a topic for another day. It doesn't have to be Dunkin' Donuts, but certainly has to be what is the best donut. Although, did we do that one already? Didn't we have a donut day, Sean?
It wouldn't surprise me. It's
I mean,
food.
there
We've
was
talked about all
definitely
the
a
food.
donut day.
We should when we have at least 3 of us, but especially if we end up going 4 wide at some point, that's when we need to start ranking things ourselves
That'd
and
be
do
fun.
like, all right, GMS ranks the top
Agree.
10 donuts. That'd be a thing.
Hofbrew would be glued to his phone for that because Hofbrew is a fan of draft style podcasts. So, all right, Johnny Nash, number 4 on this list. This is the top 10 most misheard lyric songs ever, according to Smooth Radio. Johnny Nash said in the song, "I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone." And of course, many think Johnny's saying, "I can see clearly now. Lorraine is gone."
Why do you hate Lorraine?
I think Lorraine hates that person.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
But
like,
if he's
it's a love story.
"Oh, I hate Lorraine. You know?
What'd Lorraine do to you, Johnny Nash?
Yeah, seriously.
In the
Oh, she
Beatles
wants
song,
to-
"I Want to Hold Your Hand." What? The name of the song is "I Want to Hold Your Hand." The correct lyric is "I want to hold your hand," and people are hearing "I want to hold your ham."
I can't believe this is a real, like, I actually misheard it that way
Yeah.
versus I think it's funnier this way.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
I really want to hear "I want to hold your hand."
play "Hold Your Ham." I'm a big fan of the Dan Patrick Show on Real Radio, and they do a thing called Meat Friday where they have people replace lyrics with words related to meat because they cook on Meat Fridays, and this was one that I swear was submitted. So thanks for the follow, Lunar Fast Wi-Fi on Twitch. Thanks for being with us. We're on Gaming Morning Show weekdays 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. You can find us. The whole idea behind the show is we're your favorite morning radio FM show that plays games. Adele's Chasing Pavements said, "Or should I just keep chasing pavements?" Ooh, Paige and Kiki Low. Or the misheard lyric was, "Or should I just keep chasing penguins?"
That's the ham one. Hey, I got a couple of good ones for you.
Please
if
just
you're
save
down.
us from this list. Oh my god.
All right. So there's a couple of good ones. Ones that I've definitely heard before. You know the Dire Straits song "Money for Nothing." The lyric is "Money for nothing and your chicks for free." People have said they've heard "Money for nothing and your chips for free."
I thought it was checks for free. Like,
Well, there you go.
Your
See, there's another
written
one,
money
right?
related checks.
This is a good one. This one, I don't know if this one's legit, but we built this city on rock and roll. People here, "We built this city on sausage rolls." I can actually see that though.
Disagree.
See.
Circle gets the square.
ABBA's Dancing Queen. See that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. I actually had no idea that those were the lyrics until right now.
What did they say?
See that girl, watch her scream, kicking the dancing queen.
What?
That's like a Carrie. That should be in the movie Carrie.
Yeah, real AJ. I don't think they should make pavement using penguins.
No,
that
not
would be
usually.
that would be bad.
Yeah, it's very rough to drive on. There's actually the Chasing Penguins is on here as well. Why not, right?
So on this list with the Bon Jovi one, the original list, we're going to go back to Mike's because it is definitely better already. But "Living on a Prayer," they had it doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. Some people thought it doesn't make a difference if we're naked or not. And that's funny, but I've never heard that. But I actually like Sean's "Living on a Prayer" misinterpretation better.
I like coming up with alternate lines to that lyric. Whoa, we're halfway there, and then you just try to rhyme with "Living on a Prayer." My favorite one is "Lizard on a Chair."
Oh, nice.
Oh, lizard on a chair. Lizard on a chair.
Bear with some hair also gets the kids. They like that one a lot.
Bear with some
Bear with some
hair.
hair.
All right, give us 2 more, Mike.
We'll go to where was it? REM's "Losing My Religion." That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight.
Why is Kermit singing
Someone
this song?
heard. What's that?
Why was Kermit singing this song?
It was a little Stewie-esque
It
too.
happens.
Super. Can we have a
People
rating?
here, let's pee in the corner. Let's pee in the spotlight.
That one's better. I like that one.
And this is one I've actually heard. Nirvana's Teen Spirit. Here we are now. Entertain us. People have heard "Here we are now" in containers. I've actually heard someone sing that one before. That's really stupid.
I actually
Your
heard
cat all over
anus
the
there
place.
for a second. So
Anus?
here we are now in your
It's a planet.
Anus.
What do you?
in
Uranus is my favorite
planet.
That's really funny.
Can we let Copia out of the container, please? Can someone open? It doesn't have any air. Let Copia out of the container, please. Please.
Just crack it.
Oh.
Just crack the thing.
Well,
That was a list.
7:43 West Coast time, 10:43 on the East, and 3:43 in the UK. You just sat through the worst top 10 list I think we've ever had.
Worse.
We've had
Even
some
worse
bad
than the
ones.
Christmas movies one.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That one was bad because we disagreed so heavily.
Well, it was, yeah.
This one is they
It was
lost
bad
us.
because it was bad.
I also think this is a really good audio topic.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. A place where we couldn't get DMCA, this would have translated a little bit better. Copia. That reminds me of like
Thanks, Twitch.
Gladiator. I will not be Are you not contained? We got sports coming up after this game. Mike, you're not contained. How you feeling about your camera?
I like it. I think it's a little grainy. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I just have to play with it.
You just got it
Might
yesterday,
have to
right?
move it further away. Yeah, I got it yesterday.
Yeah, my chat
My wife
monitor.
is like, "Why do you keep doing that stuff?" And I was like, "Well, you gotta be. If you're gonna be famous, you gotta, break
No.
some eggs."
If you want to be famous, you
don't
just
think
got to
it's
sign up for
staying.
those spam things we get.
Oh,
Did we just get
killed us
simultaneous
both.
pops?
We sure did.
Oh, we are now
I need to stop standing right behind you. Oh, man, that sniper is obnoxious.
I shot you in the back. Now I'm gonna die. Stop saying bad words, Frank. Okay. I've been trying to train my my gaming friends to be more PG-13 in lieu of potential future excursions. And last night we were playing, and I was like, someone said a bad word, and I was like, "Yo, you gotta watch that." And then Frank Woods immediately drops the F-bomb, and I was like, "And never mind."
Who's Frank Woods?
My character in Call of Duty.
Oh yeah.
I was like, well, there goes that.
300 would have been a very different movie. I will not be contained.
What if 300 was just about a guy that worked at the container store? It was just about 300 containers. Are you not contained? Why are you behind me, bro?
That was some bad shooting.
Rootin' tootin' ready for bad shooting.
There he is. There's the sniper I've been annoyed by.
Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
Oh, from behind.
There's a sniper up on the hill.
Yeah. I don't think I realized that was a spot. That's a good spot, though.
Who's a good spot? That's what I say to my dog.
Oh, blew up. I like that I was able to get points off of the blowing up the RC car, even though it killed me.
Alright, the guy on the hill is dead.
What about the house, though? Is the house on the hill good?
The house is also dead. I killed the house.
I know that
Oh,
the answer to this
man.
for mine is no. But Sean, did you happen to see the Haunting of Hill House?
I've never seen that movie.
No.
It's a
No, I
show. On
I've never seen that
Netflix.
show.
I understood that reference.
I know.
It's a very good show. Ryan, you should also play the Blair Witch on Xbox.
Oh, so
sure
I
it's
saw you
not.
tagged me the other day in something, and I just completely whiffed on it. You were playing the actual game?
Yeah. Jason X actually came in and said hello and watched me. Luckily, she came in after I shat myself a little bit.
Can we have a cleanup
That's
of
okay,
aisle
to say,
mic?
right? That's the past tense.
Cleanup of aisle mic, please.
But yeah, I posted the video of it because it was too funny not to share. But man, there's some jumps.
I'm really happy that was friendly napalm that didn't kill me.
Yeah.
Because that bee is on fire.
That bee is on fire.
Yeah, is that a misheard lyric?
Is now.
He is on fire.
Oh no. Oh, that was a horrible sound.
Oh, the snipers. Why are there so many snipers right now? Ugh. Seriously.
Do they not realize we're playing something not snipers? Go play gunfight if you want snipers. Bad snipers. Ah!
I hear footsteps all around me. They're in the walls. There's no walls.
Ah!
Okay, Batman.
Where did they get shot
everywhere.
Bee movie
There's
2, the
footsteps to my left.
pyromaniac journey. Those bees on fire.
Hey, look, it's Micah with the best play.
Oh,
Through the
who you-
fire, looking like an action star.
Just walking away. Not even worried about it.
These jerks. Take that! Take that!
I will not be contained.
What you don't see is me dying immediately afterwards.
Just like in the movies.
Yeah. I will say yesterday was a very serious day and not great, but there were a lot of Gerard Butler memes, which was great, from the movie Olympus Has Fallen, where he like saves the White House and stuff. They're like, we need this guy. So that was a little chuckle for the levity on, the seriousness on that one.
Oh, to our left.
Shut up, Siri.
Did you just get Siri activated?
I don't know what Siri thinks I'm trying to do, but I think she just asked me what time.
Oh,
I
damn.
set an alarm
I need
for.
bullets.
That is
Reload
always
your
the
gun, Sean.
That is always the worst when whatever voice assistant, etc., that you use activates for no reason. You're like, what did I say?
We have an Alexa thing too, an Echo in the kitchen, and I had to change it from Alexa. I changed the key phrase because my kids would just be like, Alexa, sing this. Alexa, buy toilet paper. And you're like, no, like, stop.
And by the way, you
Stop.
just made a whole bunch of people's Alexas order
Yeah,
some
dude.
toilet paper.
Alexa, play "This Girl Is on Fire" by Alicia Keys.
By Jerry Seinfeld.
By Jerry Seinfeld. Alexa, play Despacito. Okay. This guy keeps killing me, and I don't like it. Because now you're just spawn killing me.
That's weird. This person's killing me, and I love it. It's great.
This is my favorite part.
This
Oh my gosh. Shoot better.
man, that napalm keeps landing.
Doing so bad. Oh, fire. Oh, fire.
Wow, that guy quick scoped me.
How's he still over there? Behind me.
Oh.
All right, stick around. We're probably gonna have a very short sports segment after this. Justin Allegri will join us though. Speaking of sports, voice
Just
Ben
give
will
the
get you.
sports now.
Sports. There's playoffs this weekend, and that was sports. That's pretty much what you get in a newscast, so I might as well just translate it over here. There's so many explosions right now. Mike doesn't care about any of them. Unfazed.
No, I just made a couple. I like the explosions. They make me feel happy.
What?
I don't know.
Can someone check on Mike, please? Where are our donuts, Ace and X? Mike needs donut stat.
Oh, I can't see anything. How am I supposed to drop artillery on things if I can't see it?
Hey, thanks for lurking, RHS Jack.
Jack!
Hey, yeah. If you're gonna judge, do it quietly. I just heard chimes. Anyone else hear chimes? Is that a thing?
Are you having a stroke?
I don't
I'm
think
on
so.
fire. That's not our napalm.
I have a chopper gunner. Is this good?
Do it.
Do it.
Where are we going? Supposed to shoot at the red dots, right?
Yeah, yeah. That would be really crummy if it was like, you know what? I don't like you. I'm just going to shoot at you. Me and somebody just died hugging each other, so that was very nice.
I'm not gonna lie.
If you're
I'm,
gonna go,
Go with a friend.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm better with the one from Modern Warfare where I had like the rocket launcher, not just this Gatling gun. This is not my strong suit right now. Someone's shooting at us.
Oh, that went good. Oh, that man just, he left the game.
whoa, whoa, whoa! I just spawned. Why is there a sniper in my face?
That was intense. No, it wasn't. I was in the chopper. What am I saying?
Yeah, you're not camping.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, RHS Jack. Appreciate you doing the lurk. Lurks are fun. I did a lot of lurking
for
yesterday.
nothing and your chips for free.
Did you say lurking for nothing?
Yep, yep.
Nice. Ow.
Woo! Oh gosh,
More napalm. Man.
That's ours.
Someone's
okay,
been
yeah, that
napalm
just
happy
scared me a
today.
little bit.
That one was mine this time.
Did you guys hear that news story about the sports thing with the ball? That was cool, right?
Oh, he didn't die.
And that
He
was
didn't
your
die.
sports?
Shoot him all the way. All right, we did it.
All right, Gaming Morning Show continues. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. 7:55 West Coast, 10:55 on the East, 3:55 in the UK. Justin Allegri coming up in about 30 minutes from now. One of the voices of MLB, the show tomorrow. Kate Sanchez will join us, or is scheduled to join us for sure. We'll talk about the most anticipated games of 2021. Be sure to check out the But Why Though podcast that Kate hosts and has a website around. Mike, Sean, and
wow.
Ryan with you today. It is time for sports. So football this weekend.
Heard of it?
Here are your
Yeah.
matchups: Colts,
The
Bills,
National Football
Seahawks, Rams, the Buccaneers, and the Washington Football Team, Ravens, Titans, Bears, Saints, Browns, Steelers. Sports. I think there's a good chance that my favorite game, actually, of those might be Ravens, Titans. That could be a really good game.
That could be good.
That's the
I'll watch
Sunday
some
morning
football.
game. And by Sunday morning, I mean the Sunday afternoon first game, because
It's the
apparently,
Heisman Bowl, right?
apparently if you live in the East, it's
No.
1 o'clock to start. So,
Oof.
yikes.
So much waiting.
Trevor Lawrence is going to the NFL. The Clemson quarterback made it official. Chan Gailey has resigned from the Dolphins, the offensive coordinator. Top draft pick Markelle Fultz had a season-ending injury, ACL tear. Orlando beat Cleveland 105-94 in basketball. More people from the NBA are saying, please, seriously, take this. Oh, no, this one actually is not about COVID. This is about mental health. I like this one. I'll read it from the AP. The NBA is urging teams to make increased commitments toward providing mental health resources to players and staff, releasing updated guidelines Wednesday to reflect the challenge of playing amid the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. I actually really like that one. Well done, NBA. Tommy John like literally Tommy John, the pitcher for whom the surgery is named, has been battling COVID-19 for about 3 weeks.
It's one of those I didn't realize he was still alive.
77 is hospitalized near his home in California. Columbus Blue Jackets signed Oliver Bjorkstrand for a 5-year contract extension. And that is your sports! Next hour, we will have Justin Allegri. We're going to open up next hour talking about this Microsoft Nintendo story. Apparently there was an acquisition attempt at some point. Also, we'll have our Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Renews coming up next hour as well. It is 7:58 on the West Coast, 10:58 on the East Coast, and 3:58 in the UK. And the person on your top left, that person's name is Sean. And while he wears his USC shirt, he wants you to know that he might play you some tunes right now. Interested?
Maybe.
Interested? Let's go to a break. We'll come back, but entertained by Sean during the break. It is Gaming Morning Show, BRB on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Thanks for being with us. Sweet, sultry sounds of Sean.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door. Can't stand to fight this feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how. Hey, 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 hey. You think you got it, oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it till there's nothing at all. We get together, oh, we get together, separate's always better when there's feelings involved. If what they say that nothing is forever, Lord, then what makes love the exception? So why we so into now when we know we're not happy here? Hey, 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 all right now, fellas. Oh, what's cooler than being cool? I can't hear you now. I say, what's cooler than being cool? And all right now, ladies. We're gonna break it down in just a few seconds here. Don't let me break it down for nothing. Hey, load up another song. If you want more, stick around. Let me play a couple more. Thanks, Kopi. I like that song. The song is fun to play. Alright. There you go. Out the door just in time, heading down the 405. Gotta meet the new boss 8 a.m. The phone rings in the car. The wife is working hard. She's running late tonight again. Well, I know what I've been told. You gotta work to feed the soul. But I can't do this all on my own. Well, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman. You got your love online. You think you're doing fine, but you're just plugged into the wall. That deck of tarot cards won't get you very far. There ain't no hand to break your fall. Well, I know what I've been told. You gotta break free to break the mold. But I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman. You crossed the finish line, won the race but lost your mind. Was it worth it after all? I need you here with me, 'cause love is all we need. And break the fall. But I know what I've been told. You gotta break free to break the mold. But I can't do this all on my own. No, I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman. Someday we'll be together. Someday we'll be together. Someday we'll be together. Someday we'll be together.
Woohoo! Ladies and gentlemen, that is sports.gaming with your in-between hour entertainment. Nice work, man.
Thank you.
How'd it feel?
I like salty ham.
Yeah, that song is the theme song to Scrubs, right?
Yeah. Originally by Laszlo Bain, titled Superman, I believe.
Yeah.
Covered when Scrubs tried to make a second run at things. They changed the theme song, and it was covered by Waz, W-A-Z, and I actually like that version more. So that's actually the version I cover. It's a cover of a cover. If you
So you got all of the bases covered?
Coverception.
I do find it ironic that the main villain from a Batman movie wrote a song called Superman, so... Could see it was anyway. Good morning, Digital Doc Games. Thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. We certainly appreciate it. We got our conversation with Justin Allegri, the inside the show voice from MLB, the show coming up in about 13 minutes from now. It sounds like he's going to try to join us in Discord, y'all, so you shouldn't have to go anywhere, but I will let you know if that changes. This story was sent to me from our very own Look, It's Mike O. It's from Eurogamer's Wesley Vinpool. Microsoft apparently had made a run at buying Nintendo about 20 years ago, and this is in the headline. Quote, but they just laughed their asses off. Unquote. Oh my gosh. I mean, can you believe this? That Microsoft actually made a run at buying Nintendo 20 years ago? I mean, I would imagine if this was going to happen, it would have been maybe around like the Wii U era, right?
Yeah. I hope that this meeting went. Microsoft makes their pitch, Nintendo laughs and laughs, and then they go, "Oh wait, you're serious?" No.
I mean, it'd have to take a ton of failure for Nintendo to be purchased, only because, or not only because, but one of the biggest reasons has to be just the amount of IP. Like, Nintendo could tank real hard, right? But because they have Mario and Metroid and a lot of these classic properties, right? Like, it would take a lot to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Gonzo. Thanks for being with us on Gaming Morning Show. I mean, it's not like Microsoft is cash strapped. I know why Mike. I was like, Mike hasn't said a thing.
Oh, because you muted.
That makes so much more.
I was
I
like, Mike is so quiet.
Listening?
You cut
He
him off
keeps
like 3
talking
times
over me.
He really wants to talk about the quote at the end.
The quote at the end, Ryan.
Hey, Mike, so I don't know if you heard this. According to Eurogamer, apparently Microsoft made a run at buying Nintendo a while ago, and the headline read, but they just laughed their ass. Can you believe that?
It's incredible. I like
moving on. Let's talk about something else.
Stop it. I love the description of the meeting, though. It says, Steve made us go to meet with Nintendo to see if they would consider being acquired. They just laughed their asses off. Like, imagine an hour of somebody just laughing at you.
Oh, that's so rough.
Or maybe 5 minutes of someone just talking over you.
Mike's just sitting there like, he will not let me get a word in edgewise. What's going on?
I was just going to let it go.
This is apparently part of an oral history on the creation of the original Xbox that was published by Bloomberg. Those involved with the console reveal, they tried to use Microsoft's millions to secure Xbox exclusives and actually met Nintendo to see if they would consider being acquired. Jen is in the chat. Good morning, Jen. J. Lauren, thanks for hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show. I hope your day is going well. As you can see, we're not apexing today. So, when are we going to do the first ever Mike O. Ryan play Apex?
I've been holding off on it, so whenever.
You're locked and loaded, right? Like you don't have to do any installs.
No, I mean maybe I don't know. I haven't really even opened the game. I should probably check that.
You might want to register. And,
Is there like an update?
Yeah, sign up for the subscription. All those things,
Great, good, okay.
We gonna play some Rocket League sometime?
Ooh, that would be fun too. Do you have Rocket
I'm
League?
in.
Okay.
Can you cross-play Rocket League?
I believe so.
Then I'm in.
Should probably test that.
It's almost like we should give as much attention to the games that we play and the pre-install type things that we need to do, just like we do to our top 10 lists, where we really definitely examine them and don't just see what happens when we open up the link. Because we definitely don't do that.
I think they added crossplay shortly before they went free to play, because they've been constantly updating that game.
And I was about to say, Mike, too, you do need to log in, create your account, and then, like every seasoned Apex player knows, you have to go in and immediately get your heirloom, because apparently everybody who signs up now for Apex immediately gets an heirloom. But yeah,
How angry are you going to be when that happens?
Well, I've already had my moment. So my best friend Jeff plays with me occasionally on the weekend in Apex, and one time we go into a game, and he's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, like I was started to play, and I had this knife all of a sudden in Wraith's hand," and I was like, "You have an heirloom?" He's like, "I don't know, I got this knife thing." I'm like, I hate you so much.
I've got this knife.
I just showed up and I had this knife thing. It was weird.
See, now I'm afraid to play Apex, because if I play it like one day with you and get an heirloom, you'll never talk to me.
Gaming Morning Show has been canceled.
That'll make family get together. It's real awkward.
Where's Sean? We don't know Sean anymore.
Sean, who?
Why are you shooting at me, teammate? I'm a good person.
Thanks everyone for listening to me play music. It's been fun to have an excuse to pull out the guitar again.
I mean, it's not like I, used to tell you all the time to just play Wonderwall, but whatever. It's fun. Wait for the fans. It's cool.
In the real world, I'm always so hesitant to pull out the guitar and play stuff because I never want to feel to anyone else like the guy who's just pulling out a guitar to like, guitar guy at the party. I'm always very conscious about like pulling it out and just playing stuff because I'm like, well, you can't just not hear it because we're in the same room and I'm playing a guitar and singing. And so I always err on the side of just never playing.
Gonzo, I remember Kiki like mentioning that in the stream. I definitely would love to get into casting, but I also told Kiki, I was like, if you got Chris lined up and you don't need somebody, you don't feel like you need to have an extra person involved, then next time, right? But yeah, I've been a play-by-play broadcaster for 20 years, and so I'm definitely interested in seeing how that would translate into the what'd you call it, shadow casting, right? Isn't that what you called it the other day? Shout casting. Okay. Yeah, so I've been interested in watched when I was first getting into streaming. I watched a lot of people play Fortnite, and I remember when the World Cup happened and like Courage JD and Dr. Lupo were doing the casting for the World Cup. I was like, that would be so much fun. I'd love to do that. Because I just really like live TV. That's why I like doing the show live, is because I just love the thrill and the chaos of doing live TV. And then as a play-by-play person, you have someone in your ear and you're navigating, the chaos of trying to talk about what's on the screen. And what's neat about like even video game casting as opposed to like what I do primarily, which is football and basketball, you actually have probably more sources because you have, in a World Cup match, would you have probably 100 people simultaneously playing, right? So there's just a lot of things you keep track of, and I'd love nothing more than have someone in my ear like, all right, we're going to go to this person, then we're going to go to this person, then we're going to go to this person. Like, that would be a blast. Good morning to Princess Kate 353 into the chat. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. I don't know if you've been here before. I think you might have made a pop-in before, but if you didn't, this is designed to be a traditional FM radio show that plays games. So we have a segment coming up with our friend Justin Allegri, who is the MLB The Show Inside the Show voice, and a play-by-play broadcaster as well. So that'll be kind of fun to talk to Justin. We're going to play 5 questions with our guest, which is usually a game that we play with a lot of streamers or content creators. And then Kate Sanchez will join us tomorrow from the But Why Though podcast.
But why?
But why though? How often
I'm
do you
so
think she-
stunned.
How much do you think she hates it?
I don't know. Well,
But why though?
you can ask her tomorrow.
It's all right, fair enough.
Ask her, or is Mike just gonna do it the whole time and judge?
Oh, I'm totally stoked, Jen, for the Kiki Cup. I like watching people who are really good at playing games play games. That's why
So what you're saying is you don't want to see me enter the Kiki Cup?
I would love to watch you enter the Kiki Cup. First time playing Apex. Let's go.
What? I just keep dying. What does this button do?
It'd be like watching my parents play Super Mario Brothers for the first time when we got our NES. My
Well, I
favorite
would play it at least once before I enter the cup.
my favorite thing about watching my parents play video games was they'd be holding the controller and they'd want the person to jump and then they'd do this.
Yeah,
They'd always try to make the person jump.
they were ahead of their time. Hey, it's me. Let's play. Oh, the downside of playing music during the break is I don't have more coffee. Oh no! Why didn't I plan ahead?
The service in your house is terrible. You're not tipping anybody. Princess Kate, when's your next stream? What are you talking about next time that you have a stream? Princess Kate has a very high energy, fun stream. It's a place that you jump into and you can't help but have a good time. So if you ever have a chance, be sure to check out Princess Kate 353 on the Twitch. All right, we got our 5 questions game coming up after this game.
Oh, I'm so blind. Oh, I'm so dead.
Are you still using the snow scenes, Kate? That was one of my favorite part was used as a green screen and had this really cool snow theme, which I actually think I saw Look It's Mike O using as well, at least within your camera with the like snowflakes effect.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, man, that snow is so uniformly falling. It's amazing.
It's really easy to make. Actually, I think I still have it on there. I guess I should probably take it off because, you know.
That's still winter.
No, it isn't. What are you talking about?
And with that, Mike ended winter.
It's winter.
All right, Saturday.
Mother Nature is my
Saturday. 9:30 in the morning, Central Time.
AM on a Saturday?
Yep.
Okay.
Hence why I've actually watched a lot of Princess Kate streams. Morning stream.
Ooh, sniping with my Mac 10 again.
In the afternoon. Oh, boo, I disagree.
What? We're losing all the things. Alright, I got B. Someone get out.
Ooh, you got Jen J. Carey with Alien for Kiki Cup. Ooh. I'm happy we could be the early destination for the smack talk around the Kiki Cup. Do you know what biofeedback is? Anybody? Doc's saying, okay, I'm going to do some crowdsourcing for a new interview. Do people know what biofeedback is? I love that
Take a
game.
vote. Whoa, 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 whoa! There was a combat bow in my face.
I'm back now.
Well, I'm pretty much the
One of
only
our
one helping
neighbors
us with
lost
A,
their,
so...
Their golden retriever is out again, and we've returned her a couple times. So everyone in the neighborhood's now asking me where this golden retriever goes.
So they didn't come to
there's a
Retriever?
Sentry on B. We're gonna need some help on B.
Oh, I just got shot. Why are you shooting me? Let's be friends. Okay.
Oh,
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would know what biofeedback is, Doc.
Is that like a fancy word for farts?
Farting carrots.
That's kind of what it sounds like. I'm giving myself a little bit of biofeedback.
Oh, no. That's so true. That is what that sounds like.
No knife man. We've got a knife man.
oh, boo! I disagree. All right, I'm gonna have some napalm coming towards B so we can lock this up.
All right, yeah, I see Justin in Discord, so after this game, we'll bring Justin in. We are close to the end.
Sounded ominous.
We got 9 dubs now. Oh, real AJ doesn't have a team.
I got you, real AJ. I'll be on your team. You might not want me on your team, but I'll definitely be on your team.
Important update: AJ's team gets no kills thanks to Micah.
Deaths don't count. I could totally win that one.
Ah!
They destroyed my sentry turret. That wasn't very
Rude.
nice.
Rude.
You know how much that thing costs? Millions.
Millions of dollars. Where am I running to? I just ran to the end of the map. I gotta focus. It just was running.
Okay, and this guy just killed himself with the care package. It was real funny to watch.
Oh, that was good.
All right, protect my life. I'm gonna do some producing here.
No promises.
can't see anything. Lay on the ground. Oh. Can't throw
This
a
game's
grenade when
almost-
you don't have one.
Us. This game's almost over. Also us. Hey, we don't have any. We don't have any flags. All right, we got A.
Oh gosh.
Do, 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 do.
Stop with the alpha losing. It's not nice, man. Oh boy.
All right, cruise missiles coming. This will help.
You guys are crushing it, by the way.
Debatable.
All right, that should be good.
Oh, I see.
Bingo.
Okay, I see.
Bingo.
I just needed to do this. All right, Gaming Morning Show. It is now 8:23 on the day. So it looks like, Sean, Justin just jumped in as a new guest and cannot see the green room. So do I just assign him a role?
Yeah, assign him a guest role.
Okay.
Who let the dogs out?
How was that game, guys?
We won.
We won.
No thanks to you. It's like you're doing other stuff,
I was kind of busy.
being busy, doing the more important stuff to make the show run.
I know.
You should back
all of
us
these
out of the
things.
lobby, though.
Flipping the switch.
This is the kind of real-time editing. All right, green room. We should have a interview. It's coming up next on Gaming Morning Show.
Bum, bum, bum.
Gaming Morning Show continues. It is 8:26 on the West Coast, 11:26 on the East Coast, and 4:26 in the UK. That person you see before you is Justin Allegri. He is a play-by-play broadcaster and a voice inside MLB's MLB The Show. Thanks for being with us this morning, Justin. How are things going for you?
They're going great. Thanks for having me on, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. We appreciate you being here. Mike, Sean, and myself, I know I have known you from the past doing some baseball play-by-play and things, and it's really great to kind of catch up with you and get a take on, what happens in a video game recording session and those kind of things. Kind of give us an idea of how you got involved with MLB The Show.
Yeah, it was kind of just by happenstance, and the recording sessions this year are going to be a lot different just because we're doing them virtually. So we'll see how that goes. I haven't done them yet, but it started by just kind of making connections in baseball more than anything, and in broadcasting. The story of it is, I think, a lot different than a lot of people that get into video games, because I wouldn't consider myself a big gamer. But a buddy of mine that I knew from high school, went to a different high school. He went down and played baseball at University of San Diego, where the game is produced, MLB The Show. And he got an internship with them and worked it into a producing role. And when they had this role open up for a radio show host, they were looking for a guy that wasn't a national voice, right? But also was a broadcaster. And so he thought of me, and and they tried out about, I don't know, 8 or 9 guys, and ultimately got the role. And it's a lot different than broadcasting play-by-play, but it's a whole lot of fun working with those guys down there. And if you're a baseball fan, it's an absolute mecca at their studios. It's a lot of fun.
Minor League Baseball is on our minds because in the Pacific Northwest there was recently a bunch of changes to team affiliations and those kind of things, expanding the schedule because they went from single A short season to an advanced A club, especially like the Hillsborough Hops, Eugene Emeralds. What have you kind of been keeping an eye on when it comes to minor league baseball realignment?
I mean, it's hard to keep track because there's so much change going on right now. I mean, it seems like every day you look, and for about the early part of November, it was like, well, what team's going to be back? What affiliation are they going to have? What level are they going to be at? And for the Pacific Northwest, like you're talking about, I worked for the San Jose Giants, and their low-level short-season affiliate was Salem Kaiser Volcanoes, and they're kind of the odd man out now. And it was a great organization and a cool town, and you know, I think that the town loved baseball being there, and now they're faced with the realization that they may not have a team there, or if they do, it's going to be either a summer collegiate team or an independent league. So it's tough, and you know, that affects a lot of jobs throughout the country, and it does change a lot of things. You know, the team that the San Jose Giants, so they were advanced A, they're not going to be an advanced A anymore. They're going to be a regular A team. So you know, it's tough. It's tough. And I always think of some of the broadcasters that I know and that have been affected by it. You know, they're trying to find work now or trying to figure out what they're going to do. It's not a fun time, and I understand the reason that MLB is doing that, to try and control and make it better for the athletes. And I get that, but it's also a difficult decision to make in terms of what these teams mean for the small markets and the small towns that they're in throughout the country.
All right. We have you on here for a specific purpose other than learning about MLB The Show. It is to play the game we call Five Questions. Here we go. It's time to play 5 questions with Justin Allegri, the voice of Inside the Show on MLB The Show. Here we go. All right. First question has to do with this idea that, you know, sometimes things happen, and we need to know your instant thoughts on it and everything. So, you host a show called Inside the Show on MLB The Show, the video game. So, according to Wikipedia, Inside Edition, which is a show about the inside, is the longest-running syndicated news magazine program that is not strictly focused on entertainment news. So our question to you is, plus or minus 3 years, when did it debut?
Oh gosh. Inside Edition, plus or minus 3 years.
Like this would be...
I have no idea. I'm gonna go with...
Go ahead.
1990.
Ooh, 1990, and Sean is already giving you the claps. What'd you find as the number, Sean?
89.
Look
Nice.
at you.
Ooh, let's go.
Ding.
Good thing we didn't do Prices Right.
Hey, Mike, if you could take advantage...
Yeah, $1, Bob. $1.
If you could be in charge of sound effects, because I haven't added those into it yet, so he got that one right.
Gotcha.
Bing.
I can imagine that. I love it.
All right, here we go. Question number 2. We always are interested in this because all 3 of us are dads. So, Justin Allegri, what is your favorite dad joke?
I love dad jokes, first of all, and if those that are watching and listening don't follow the Dad Jokes Instagram account, do it immediately. It's hilarious. No, but I always throw puns around to my friends, and so one time I wrote down 10 of them and see if they would like it or somebody would respond to one, but sadly no pun intended. That's my favorite.
Justin Allegri,
the Instagram account though, seriously, is the best. They posted one yesterday. It was something like, nobody's naming their kids Lance anymore, and I don't get it because in medieval times they called him Lance-a-lot. That's my type of humor.
All right, question number 3 with Justin Allegri, voice of Inside the Show from MLB The Show. If you could travel anywhere that you've never been. You said one place that you would like to go is to see the Northern Lights in Norway. That's something that you told us. So, with that in mind, please name 2 of the colors most often associated with the Aurora Borealis.
God. I mean, they're. I mean, we talking like the basic colors, like the green and blue, or are we talking like what they're actually?
I don't know.
Because I have no idea.
I don't know what they do at San Jose State, Justin, but we don't just spoon feed you the answers on Gaming Morning Show. So you got to give me 2 colors here, my man.
I would say turquoise and some sort of sky blue.
I need a ruling, judges.
I'll take it. He also literally said green and blue right before.
Right off the bat, yes.
2 of the top 4.
The answer, for what it was worth, was pink, green, yellow, blue, violet, occasionally orange, white, green, and nitrogen sometimes makes red. So really, you had a pretty good shot at any of the answers.
Sure.
Name 2 colors.
All right, who wants to take question number 4?
Mike.
All right, Mike.
I don't see question number 4.
Okay, then I will take
I
question.
got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Of the categories sent to you, you said geography is your strongest area of knowledge. So, what city in Ohio is known as the Queen City?
Oh God.
It's
Queen City.
it's not so hot right now. It's kind of getting a little cold.
Cleveland? No, that can't be right.
You know, I'm a really big fan of tigers.
City.
Alternate names for tigers, and like the color red comes to mind.
Andy Dalton.
You got me. You got me on this one. I don't know.
AJ got it in chat for you, so we'll give you credit. AJ says Cincinnati.
Ding.
Cincinnati. Okay.
I think they're.
Why the Queen City?
I don't know, to be honest.
It's unknowable. Not a single person in
I
history.
thought-
Maybe riverboats? I don't know.
I thought that there was a Queen City chili or something like that was a big deal in Cincinnati.
Huh.
What
I mean,
Quad City
Cincinnati's
DJs?
ballpark. Don't they have like a crown on like a riverboat type thing in their outfield somewhere? That
On
kind of
their,
makes sense.
Yeah, the little, I don't even know what they're called, the steamship bobber things.
Yeah. The one that caught fire with the fireworks a few years back.
Yes.
So judges, AJ got that one. What's our ruling?
Oh, AJ with the assist. I think we still
Like
give
a
him
half
the point.
point. I think. Yes.
But I get like a half ding.
Yep, like just.
You just
All right.
gotta start it and stop it.
We talked about minor league baseball realignment, and of course, one thing that minor league baseball fans know is the mascots are pretty wacky. There's a lot of wacky promotions during the course of a minor league baseball season. So, Justin Allegri, what is the coolest or wackiest minor league baseball mascot or promo you have ever heard of?
Gosh, that's tough. I mean, I love some of the minor league mascots, like the Rumble Ponies and oh gosh,
That's a
the
good
Dock
one.
Spiders. I think are one.
That's a good one too.
I'm trying to think of promotions because there are some wild ones out there. There was one that I heard they gave away green bobble tractors at a game sponsored by John Deere, which was pretty cool. There's another one. If you caught a foul ball, you get like a slice of pizza, but you had to race in a certain amount of time because they would deliver it to you, and bring the ball back.
That's good too.
I don't know. There's some good ones out there. I mean, my personal favorite are the Rumble Ponies, just because I
Yes.
think that's an awesome way to say a merry-go-round.
You had me at Rumble Ponies, Justin. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
That's so good. That's so good. Judges?
Being a
No,
Mets
okay.
fan, that's a super win.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. So I didn't even know that. I was
Bonus
just
points.
feeding.
Did the sound effects department shut down, Mike?
Sorry. We're on a delay over here.
It's
It's
a
going to space.
a show that's in its toddler phase, Justin. So we'll work on buttoning things up. Justin, thank you so much for joining us today on Gaming Morning Show to talk about all the things that you do. Can you give me a reenactment of you recording a voice line from inside the show on MLB The Show?
Do I have to do it like it actually sounds, or can I do it live? Because doing it like it actually sounds makes it a little more fun. Where I go, Ryan Goff was 3 for 3 today as the Giants defeated the...
Oh my gosh, that's so good. That's so good. Justin, it's good to catch up with you.
Impossible to sound smooth. Impossible.
Yeah, it's good to catch up to you. I appreciate you taking the time. Congratulations on a pretty outstanding San Jose State football season, which was pretty awesome to see.
Yeah, I had absolutely nothing to do with it, but it was fun.
And I also want to thank you for your kindness. Justin, when I was doing Woodbat baseball fill-in stuff, he was one of the nicest people that I had met on the road. So thank you so much for doing that when we saw each other
that.
probably 10 years ago at this point. Justin Allegri, thanks so much for being on Gaming Morning
isn't that
Show.
crazy? Hey, thanks for having me, guys. It's good seeing you.
Absolutely. That was Justin Allegri. Thanks for
Justin.
being here. That was good. I haven't seen Justin in person since that moment when we were hanging out in Bellingham, Washington. So if you ever want to go to one of the coolest places, in my opinion, on earth, go to Bellingham, Washington. That is one of the coolest places on earth for sure. So a lot of fun. A little bit of a delay, clearly, but other than that, I think it was a pretty good interview.
Yeah, that was
It was
fantastic.
pretty okay.
It was pretty okay. Hey, Mike, you remember that thing that you texted me and you were like, "Hey, can I do the interview?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely," because the interview we should be completely set up. I lied; it wasn't completely set up. I didn't have my 4-camera screen ready to go yet, so I had to immediately go to the 5-question screen. But you know what? We made it happen, and we're proud of ourselves. So woohoo!
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Dr. Chick approves our request for Bellingham, Washington. So not only the show have we gotten adopted and found our UK home, but we have also been approved to go to Bellingham, Washington. Chris M. Yee is in the chat. Let's give a shout out to Chris M. Yee. I wish I lived closer to a minor league baseball team. Man, Sean, I wish you and I sure lived closer to a minor league baseball team too.
Those were the days.
To be
Now
honest,
it's just an in and out drive-through line.
How far are you from Eugene?
just over an hour.
That's drivable.
Yeah.
Because the Eugene Emeralds are one of my favorite minor league baseball teams because their mascot is a Bigfoot. I've been
Looks like.
trying really hard to get a hat, but they're always sold out in my giant head size.
Oh, what size do you need?
Really
Giant
big.
head.
So,
You're
like
right. I
7
just said giant head. That's what size.
7.5,
that is.
I think. 7,
Please
5,
pay
8, one of those
attention.
two.
That was weird. Well, just let me know what size you need, and I can take care of that for you. Guys, this is great. I can't wait for the guest tomorrow. Yeah, so Kate Sanchez is the founder of But Why Though, which includes the But Why Though podcast. You can find them on the internet, and I will have links and everything ready. I don't know why my interview thing didn't pop up, but it had Wallstormers information in there. Justin, you can follow on Twitter at Justin Allegri, play-by-play voice of San Jose State, men's basketball, now that the football season is wrapped up. Anything I missed in chat, fellas? Good morning, buddy. How are you this fine day? Any misheard lyrics? Anyone?
Yeah,
Anyone?
we haven't heard a lot of those. I haven't misheard a lot of those.
Ooh, the Sacramento River Rats. That's a good minor league baseball name too. That was one
There's
thing.
some really good ones.
That's the one thing that Portland disappointed on back in the day. They were just the Portland Beavers, but that team had been around for so long that they didn't kind of catch the wave of finding really interesting names. Like Rumble Ponies is great. Justin had me at Rumble Ponies.
And that was picked by the fans. They had like a contest to name that team because it was just the Binghamton Mets before, and that's not fun. You know what I mean? So they, I think it's Binghamton now that I'm doubting myself. But either way, the Rumble Ponies was a pretty awesome name, and I'm gonna say I had no idea that it was a nickname for a merry-go-round. So that's pretty exciting too. Thanks, Justin. Today I learned.
Ooh, what a foreshadow there. 8:42 West Coast time, 11:42 on the East, and 4:42 in the UK. Stick around. After this game, we'll have our clip of the day, and we'll get ready to raid somebody on Twitch for those watching there. While we're on the interview, Lunar Downs gave us a follow on Twitch. Thank you very much for doing that. Of course, if you're enjoying the show and you want to be part of our early adopter Patreon, you can do so right now at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. We are on Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, and our early adopter tier is available to try to give you the best of Gaming Morning Show for the longest possible time. Because you join us for $4 a month on that tier, we will give you as much as we can possibly give you, like early access to a monthly podcast, priority participation when we do things like Among Us or Jackbox games, and hopefully double entries too, including our Name of the Month giveaway, which should start here very soon. Be sure to find that on our website, gms.watch, or you
See
can
you
find us
later,
GameWorkshop.tv.
RHS Jack, have a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping in.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, thanks for being here for sure.
Are you a boat? RHS Jack, is that a boat?
I think you're thinking the SSS Jack.
Whoa, whoa, we're
RMS.
real loud.
I think
There we go.
RMS.
Just blew out my eardrums with my gunfire.
Why'd you do that for?
He's just trying to simulate real life.
Apparently had it up real loud.
What was that? There was just someone floating on my screen. It really distracted me. That was crazy. Kiki will always be the earliest adopter, and she has adopted us all. So is she both the earliest and best adopter?
Oh, we're playing Kill Confirmed. I don't know why I didn't really put together the whole dog.
I saved
tag
your
thing.
life. Saved your life.
It's right. We were logging in to play this round, and I had kind of forgotten that you respawn right away. I had ventured. Baby
Yeah,
Mama
I
Kiki.
kind of forgot the mode. were playing.
HMS is the question mark now from Jack.
HMS.
I think I really need a stim loadout. Hey Siri, remind me to set my loadouts for Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War.
Good luck with that.
Chris ME, when's your next stream coming up? We had Princess
you.
Kate 353 on the show earlier, and next stream for Princess Kate's coming up. AJ's going to be streaming today, in fact, I believe. We talked about the Kiki Cup, January 31st on twitch.tv/KikiLow. Man, there's so much good stuff coming up this month. And it is only wonderful Thursday, January 7th. So,
Tonight you might get another Mike tries to wet himself stream. Not sure yet. But
I don't know if that's a TOS, but you know.
Witch.
That might be an
It's his
OnlyFans
OnlyFans.
stream. I just blew myself up. Grenades.
What?
Stop,
Right?
Sean.
They've been way better in this game, to be honest.
Aw, thanks, buddy. Did you hear that compliment
you.
that Sean gave me?
Proud of you.
Sean gave me a compliment. Looks like I made it. There's someone there for some reason. Yeah, see, I would too. Gunfight. Oh, never mind. Gunfight doesn't have loadouts. I usually don't get in too much close combat in like the other modes, but yeah, I think right now Stim would be awesome.
Stim would be pretty good for this mode in particular.
Yeah, the gunfight maps, but regular
Yep.
modes.
I took my Stim out of my loadout because I wasn't using it in multiplayer, but I think I would use it in this.
It's very helpful in Warzone.
Aw, look at the compliments in this chat. I'm so proud of you. Kate, I love your streams. AJ, I love your streams, Kate. We're basically writing like soap opera dialogue right now.
Oh, keep shooting him. He's not dead yet.
Is that advice for yourself? Or?
Yes, I'm the dummy.
I don't like the knife sound it makes when people collect dog tags. I don't understand it.
Us first.
That's Mike.
Oh yeah, I did see that, Chris ME, and I appreciate your words on Twitter. That was one thing that I turned to yesterday with all the stuff that was happening in the United States, specifically the Capitol insurrection. I was looking at what people on Twitter were saying, especially those who are in the closer community to me. And so, yes, Chris, thank you for putting some stuff out there because that was super helpful. So we got double Saturday streams. We got Princess Kate stream. We got Chris M. Yee stream. Mike O streams on Saturdays until he falls asleep.
I'm in the evening time.
The nighttime is the right time.
Kids would destroy me otherwise. And then I would be kicked off of Twitter.
Oh yeah, I did see AJ posting too. Because AJ, you're UK as well.
Why can't I kill you?
We're losing, y'all.
We're losing real bad.
It's not real bad. It's 6.
Real bad.
7.
5. Fine, I'll be the half full guy. 4.
Real bad. Getting worse.
They're in the back right. That didn't make it.
Oh, we're gonna run out of time.
Got messed
25
with the
seconds.
spawn.
We need 2 more.
Oh, whoops. Mistakes were made.
Get those tags.
48,
Oh, we need
49,
one
we
more.
need one
We need one more.
No!
Ah,
Wow.
boo.
Oh, he tied! I saw it! I saw it!
Oh, they got one too. They got one too.
The sadness,
Oh,
the
man.
sadness. Boo. And Sean had the best play you'll never see on Gaming Morning Show. All right.
It was real good though.
Thanks
I
for
got
being
48 of those 49 tags in that play.
Thanks to everyone who's been here this morning. Big thanks to Justin Allegri for joining us as well. It's been a lot of fun this morning on Gaming Morning Show. 8:49 on the West Coast, 11:49 on the East Coast. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. And as we do this time every single morning, we get re-informed. We try to figure out what was the thing that we didn't know that now we know because of Gaming Morning Show. It is time to go back to the newsroom and get the information. Here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, January 7th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming Re-News. Couple stories we talked about today. First, if you're interested in the Super Nintendo world in Universal Studios Japan, and you are not in Japan, and you'd like to see it anyway, you can check out their website, where you can do a digital walkthrough and check out their new commercial. So check that out because it looks super rad. And if you go, take lots of pictures and send it to us. And don't do the digital pictures because I could go to the website. But if you go there in real life, take pictures and send it to us. Or take us. We could go. Also, Madden NFL 21 franchise has some updates, including some new commissioner tools and smarter CPU draft logic. So no more dumb drafts. Out today, we had a few games. Highlights include Press Any Button on PC and Since, a Cyberpunk ghost story out on Switch. But more importantly, our name of the morning is Werewolf, the Apocalypse, Heart of the Forest out on Switch today.
Good stuff.
Interesting.
So interesting. The most interestingest. I appreciate you, Sean.
Interestingest thing in the world.
This is mostly a product of me not actually remembering to pick the clip of the day prior to this moment. So this is called a stall.
So when I was a kid, we used to climb on this thing called the Big Rock. And guess why it was called the Big Rock? Because it was a rock. Rock! And it was big.
I
Bit
want to rock.
Rock!
All right. Also, if you have any hosting recommendations, let us know in the chat, and we will be sure to send our Twitch followers, Twitch watchers that way after the end of this. Coming up, did you all figure out what we're going to call it? The recollection of the day? What's that?
It's
I wrote
whatever,
it.
I like what Sean had the idea for.
All right, we're going to play the clip of the day. We'll come back in just a sec with our brand new, newest feature to end the hour. Pretty okay in the French for us, so of course, I'm going to let one of you just take that for us.
C'était joli de cord. Kind of a little bit of a Spanish twang there too.
Please send your voice
That was-
memo to gamingmorningshow@gmail.com. We will go ahead and play that on the air, Dave. There's someone behind the bed. Turn around.
Oh yeah, there is. Okay.
Kiki Lowe
Watching.
is in the chat. Good morning.
Yeah, I've thought multiple times that I need to learn enough French to be able to pronounce things because
Yeah.
I can't.
Now that person is lying on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
I am going to go and murder this person. All right. That was your clip of the day. Honestly, we're going to work on that transition because I think I screwed about 8,000 things up during the course of that. But everybody
No,
watching
no,
on Twitch loved it. It was great.
Now I know what bed you were talking about.
Look at everybody on in the chat right now are just throwing a whole bunch of things our way. What a amazing thing. Thanks so much for everyone being in chat being like, oh, that clip was amazing. What a thing. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. The clip was amazing. I am Ryan, that is Sean. Mike is with us this morning. We are your favorite radio show that plays games, and we are on the air 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and a Gaming Morning Show .tv. What do we call it? What's the new segment?
We threw around, what was it? Today was pretty okay. Brought to you by itwasprettyoK.com.
It is the thing where we figure out what did we take away that was pretty okay. There we go. I like that. What did we take away from today's show? Sean?
That top 10 lists revolving around music don't translate well without the music.
Mike?
Pretty much thanks to Mr. To Justin there, the Rumble Ponies thing is what I take away from today. That Rumble Ponies is another way to say horses on a carousel.
That's true.
I had no idea.
I also like the Rumble Ponies thing. That was going to be what I'm going to say, but I will tell you all this too. Everyone in chat, everyone who's been with us during the course of the day. Yesterday was not fun. And for some reason, during the course of the day, much of what I could think about was getting back to the show because I've had nothing but fun doing the show. So to Sean and Mike for being here day in and day out, to the likes of Backrolls, who's also helped us with the co-hosting, to everyone in the community who's been so kind over the course of the duration of the show. Copia, the great conversation I had in the morning with you yesterday. Point being, y'all make my life better right now, and that's one of the things that I thought about during the whole course of yesterday. So I guess what I take away that was pretty okay was the fact that y'all are awesome. I'm going to send y'all over to Lucy DeFirst, and I'm going to do this because one of my favorite streams that Lucy DeFirst does is she had like a subscriber stream where she brought in a whole bunch of her subs and talked. It was really cool. I really enjoyed that stream. I don't think that's what Lucy DeFirst is doing today, but the other reason I'm sending you that way is because we play some of Lucy's music in the course of our Harris Heller playlist too, and Lucy is someone that it seems to be a lot of fun. I think is from Alberta, but I don't know if she is a Flames fan. So nonetheless, be sure to join us tomorrow. By the way, Alberta is apparently where the Caesar originated, which is Caesar is like a gin Bloody Mary. So
I thought you were talking about the salad.
So be sure to say good morning from Gaming Morning Show, and we will be back tomorrow. Kate Sanchez will join us from But Why Though, at least scheduled to do so, and we have that coming up to finish your week. For Mike, for Sean, I'm Ryan. Thanks for being with us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and a GamingMorningshow.tv.